Let it begin! Nobody say penis.
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 Pigeon.
Not without free will. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. It's time for our third session of The Dark Crypt Lurkers, a Dark Heresy 2nd edition campaign. How's everyone doing tonight? How is everyone doing? Currently joining me from... We'll do right to left this time, real quick. Penis incantation complete. Please wrap up the... Shut the fuck up! Going from right to left, I got Anthony.
Hi.
We got Marin go round.
Hello.
We got Tia Singer.
Yo.
We got Wild Cherry Smell.
What? Why?
No, we got Wild Cherry Bud. Hi, Cherry.
Howdy.
And we got the one, the only, Kojun.
Hello. Also, didn't we decide on our name being Plague Watch?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could have swore we got a name.
Did you guys settle on that?
Yeah, we did.
Was it settled? Do you guys actually want to be named Plague Watch? Are we renaming the entire campaign right now, live on air?
Literally
Yes.
up there
Yes, we
it
fucking
says...
are because your name choice is ass.
We did that weeks
Literally
ago.
up there underneath Anthony, it says tough shit, I already wrote it in pen. And then you responded by saying, I hate it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the name Plague Watch.
What's wrong with Plague Watch?
They're just mad that we're swapping out their names.
No, because Dark Crypt Lurkers sucks intentionally.
There is also Crypt Watch.
We also had Plague Stalkers.
Yeah. But I feel like only really... Wait, how many of our group could really be considered within the bounds of stalk? Which one of us is stealthy?
I
We are
don't
pretty
think anyone
loud.
here has prioritized stealth as part of their build.
Yeah. To be fair, though, like the moment anything sees us, they're gonna start shooting.
No, not necessarily.
That's why
Why
we
try
can't
stabbing?
hesitate.
But for those that are unacquainted, to catch you on up to the campaign, first, a quick reintroduction. This is a campaign based off of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. If you don't know what that is, I'm not re-explaining it. Please go, for the 5 of you that are there, go watch a war video.
millennium.
Blow up. But as
There's
far as...
only war.
Correct. As far as this campaign is concerned, though, our group is a member of an inquisitorial warband. Inquisitors are members of the Imperium Men that are high-ranking military, I guess would be the closest term that I can give. They are a separate branch. They're not tied to the militarum, but they do preside over them in authority. They are a high-ranking branch of the... actually, no, government would be better. Of the Imperium government that oversee many different facets of the Imperium itself. This group is under the command of an Inquisitor by the name of Lord Callum Drake, and their duty is to go into a hive city that is currently infested with a metric fuckload of plague zombies and stop a bunch of cultists from bringing an item that they know as Brass Artifact 12 down to his secret laboratory that was inside the city. Is it 40,000 BC or 80? Given the fact it's a sci-fi setting, 80. So, with that being said, I think it is a good time to go and dive back into the campaign itself. Last time, our party had finally actually descended down into the city, landing on a pad and finding a building that was currently occupied nearby. They went and approached the building and found a rather short individual inside it named Merrick Draktha. Merrick was one of the few survivors in the city that still have not been turned into one of the different plague zombies infested by Nargle's rot. he informed the group of different gangs that operate within the city, and the fact that he knows the ins and outs of the city and can help this group get to the lab that they need to get to, and hopefully race the cultists that are trying to get there first. However, he has offered to do so with a caveat. The group needs to go and invade the hangout of outpost is a more appropriate term. The outpost of a nearby gang known as the Knights of Rot's Defiance. A gang with a religious leader named Derek Kraken, who currently believes that the Emperor has charged him with a duty to go out and cleanse the city himself one block at a time. The party is tasked with helping free Merrick's friend, Val Tanis. Without further ado, I think we're ready to dive on in. Is everyone else ready? Everyone else good?
Yep, just typing up the recap for me.
Ready to go.
We find ourselves about 1 hour after the events of the last session, where the group had fended off waves upon waves of plague zombies. At this point in time, Eliza, any markings of rot that you had upon you have been 100% cleared.
Thank God.
What'd the group like to do?
Well, I think originally we were trying to follow Merrick into like a pipe or something that he was trying to go down.
No, he came out of the vent and agreed to help you guys with the request that upon doing so, or in order to do so, you guys would go and help bust his friend effectively out of a gang's jail first.
Right. We got to do the what's plague knights of some good variety. Let me check my notes.
The Knights of Rot's
The
Defiance.
Rot's Defiance, yeah.
Knights of Rot's Defiance, yeah.
Rot's Defiance being a settlement of survivors.
Yep,
Mm,
correct.
right, and there's a fucking loony guy who thinks he's the voice of the Emperor there. Alright. That's
guy
gonna be
named
fun to
Derek
deal with.
Kraken.
The cults.
The code.
Ooh.
Man.
Pretty much all of the nearby zombies are practical.
Yeah, you have been able to clear off all of the plague zombies that were assaulting you, you guys have cleared out, and none have shown up since then. Merrick is kind of just sitting over in a corner, grabbing the last of his things before looking at the rest of the group. Well, it's not too long of a walk from here to Rot's Defiance. Thankfully, I've, for the most part, been able to map out a road and get to there and back relatively easily. We shouldn't run into any of the walkers around, you know?
Yeah, the less of them, the better.
I agree with that.
I think we killed them all.
There's
We
no
killed all the ones that came here.
That's from what I've heard. Are you still working on that door upstairs? See?
No, I'm literally down here. I was manning the heavy stubber that whole time.
Oh, sorry. I saw the freaking. I saw you. I saw your like name up there. I thought you were like still. You're like characters. Well, we might as well head on this path. We have nothing else to do here.
Yeah, and I suppose technically anywhere is going forward to our destination anyway.
And we
Let's
might
get a
be able
move
to
on.
pry. We might be able to also pry some information out of this Derek Kraken about
Yeah.
where the other group we're looking for is going.
Well,
At least if they know where the transports are.
as far as any other information goes, I'm still the best man to go and find you guys. You don't need to start teaming up with Derek now. Remember, we're breaking out my gal. We're breaking out Val.
Who said
That's
we
what
were
we're
going to
doing.
team up with them? I was just going to get the information out of him one way or another.
Oh, I see. You guys interrogating. You're like that in the interrogating lot.
Yeah, let's go.
You're
with
like
that.
you work for that Inquisition. You're like Inquisitor interrogators. I like it. I like it.
I don't think that sentence has ever been uttered before.
Oh, so
I know!
now you know what we are. My, that's really convenient given your track record.
That's not suspicious at all.
But we're practically covered in
You guys
gear
told
that
me you're a part of
represents
the
where we're from.
Inquisition. I'm just saying words.
Yeah, did you forget you flashed the rosette? So try to avoid that.
I
we
did,
don't
yes.
know people. We're not sure exactly how people like to react to that around here yet.
So don't
Yeah, we-
tell everyone you're part of the Inquisition.
Don't
Exactly.
at all.
Not a single soul.
Mm.
Especially things that have no souls. They especially can't know that.
There are things that can't have souls.
She definitely looks like that's rubbing her the wrong way, because in her mind, flashing an inquisitorial like symbol is basically like, do what we say, blah 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 blah. Nobody should see it in a negative light, and if they do, you kill them on the spot.
We're not.
It's a great way to
We
get
don't-
shot in the face.
Yeah, we don't have any. We don't have any authority from the Inquisition or backup. It's
Well, they
just
don't need to
us.
know that.
Ugh.
Look, just think of it as a fun surprise to spring on people later down the line.
A fun party trick.
Yeah.
Well, now, let's see. We probably should move on. We're burning,
I think it's called
Foxlight.
daylight. Ooh, I
Is that
like
what it's
that.
called?
Is that
probably
that
not.
weird glowing thing that I sometimes get to see out over there through the smog?
You're
Huh?
asking the wrong person.
What glowing
My
things
friends
do this
call
Say
it
one?
big
lamplight, for
headlamp.
the love of.
A green glowing headlight. So,
With that, he kind of waddles out and begins to lead the rest of the group out the door.
Time to walk. Steppy. Big.
So, as the group walks on out and begins to wander, you're led out into these streets of the rest of the Hive City. These streets themselves are kind of cleared for the most part. You do see things obviously destroyed, rubble, windows broken on certain shops. Vehicles have been crashed. And there's almost this kind of like faint dust that's atop everything that seem to have been not touched in a very long while. Though common walkways do have boot prints within the dust itself. Beyond that, though, it's eerily quiet. Occasionally you can hear the shuffling of many different feet, and whenever you do, Merrick kind of leads you down a different path, attempting to avoid different groups of these walkers. But eventually, the group finds themselves before a rather large section of the city that has these different just barricaded walls, and the lights in the buildings are still on, but many of the windows are still fine and intact, and all these barricades seem to be all kind of built around what looks like to be this large cathedral within the center of the city itself, glowing and hissing, and still churning with some smoke coming out of one of the pipe stacks.
So it seems not all of the fifth city has fallen to ruin.
Like I said, Rot's Defiance. They're one of the places that still alive and working, I guess.
Do they have breathable air, or are they all just wearing rebreathers in there?
I see the ones walking the streets wearing the rebreathers, but I think the inside of the doors or buildings are fine. Their air conditioning units are still working.
Hives of air conditioning.
I don't think air helps too high.
Wasn't expecting there to be air conditioning.
So what's the
Well-
plan? How you guys getting in?
I suppose just knocking, saying, please, mate, not be the best option A.
We are quite armed to the teeth. Not exactly the best method.
Hmm.
Do you know
Eric,
anything about
Would
their
you rather
patrols?
sneak in or just go knock on the door and test our luck?
Considering
just to
my...
help, give a little bit of a description, because you guys would see the front gate from where you are. The front gate itself, all of these like shingle wall barricades are built around this gate that was probably just a normal entryway for this like church area. And it is very heavily armed. There are 6 spotlights total, 3 on one side, 3 on the other, just angled down, pointed towards the walkway that leads up to the church. As well, there is barbed wire, like multiple rows of barbed wire that kind of zigzag like ropes
I
at
don't
an
know if you meant
entryway.
this, but you have a different screen on stream than what we're seeing.
Yeah.
Hey everybody.
There's no token in the scene which gives you visibility of the area.
Oh, is it? Are you guys not able to see?
Yeah. Nope.
No.
No, it's
No.
just darkness.
You gotta move us here.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No, it's not that. Hold on. There we go.
I can kind of see part of it. Oh, there we go.
Ah,
Holy Bloodborne.
that's from Dark. That's just from Dark Tide.
There are going to be many screenshots that are just from Dark Tide.
I
Is
mean, we
it
are in a hive
spe-
city.
Yeah, is it? It's not. It's not spewing green light out the roof, though.
No, it is not. It is not.
Okay, so it's
giving
just
an-
I was
regular
about to say,
smoke.
I just see V smiling on the other side of the camera. Yes, yes.
Kihu!
Fuck.
Rot's defiance! More like Rot's
Rot's
compliance!
That's compliant.
Is that a symbol of chaos hanging from the gate?
This.
Anyway, hey, Anthony, you get 1 fate point for sharing the brain cell.
That's a bad apple if I ever saw it.
So, but continuing on, outside the green fog that is not there present in your guys' universe. Again, there's
Right.
barbed wire that's zigzagging along the way, kind of made to make it difficult to, like, you guys could easily walk through it, being of mental faculty. Someone that might not be of mental faculty would just run through this barbed wire and get mowed down. And as well, atop the gates, you see not 1 but 2 heavy stubbers aimed directly down the corridor.
Do we see anybody at the heavy stubbers right now?
You do see 2 people at the heavy stubbers, and there is 1 person on the level that you guys are at the front gate. They have not noticed you yet. You are still a distance away and not within the spotlights.
We could use the poxwalkers to our advantage.
How
Those stubbers are
devious.
trained.
Elaborate.
Those stubbers are trained to shoot anything that gets through the barbed wire. Perhaps we could cause a large enough commotion to draw their attention here. They would start going through the gate.
Are you saying we're looking to
Sneak in.
force poxwalkers into the seemingly the only safe settlement we've seen?
Oh no! You.
I'm pretty
Listen
sure
to
the
the
idea
plan.
of using. I'm pretty sure the
It's-
idea of using something as unholy as a poxwalker at all would be heresy. So
Yeah,
It's
if you're
not-
looking at her, her hand is currently on her last pistol.
Relax.
Relax,
That's
it was
not.
just a suggestion.
Besides, not into the settlement, just a distraction to let us sneak in the other side. That's obviously what he was getting at.
At least there's a way in. I'm not entirely sure they would trust a group like ours walking through that gate.
I mean, is there
I
something
mean, we
about
believe.
us you don't trust? I mean, none of us look like heretics or anything. We don't look infected.
Yes, but we did try and get through the gate earlier. We practically showed Merrick our identification, and well, he almost shot a heavy stubber at us.
Almost shot. He did shoot. He just was a terrible aim. Thanks for that, by the way.
No
That
problem.
was that wasn't this
Yeah.
gate though. That was
But isn't this a
Yeah, this is
sanctuary
different.
run by a cult
is
under
miles
the
away.
Emperor? Even if false.
You believe yourself to have the gab to get through there, then by all means.
Oh,
If you're
heavens.
She
gonna
like
talk
looks
your
you
way on
dead,
in.
like dead where your eyes would be, and it's just like, really? There's just a stare as if you think she's the one to talk her way through it.
I would like to
you
warn you,
can't really-
if you're planning on talking your way through the front door, I'm gonna let you guys do that. I'll find my own way in.
Where you see looking you see looking back like Lornell, there's like no expression behind those bangs. It's just staring back. It's just like
How does he see?
God, the war. I don't know. Psychic powers.
Proof.
Ooh.
Cherry has
The
never
will of
been
the
an emo.
Emperor.
There's nothing. It's not covering his eyes. He's got no eyes.
I mean, like you're asking how he can see through the bangs. There's no eyes or face underneath them.
I like to
fair enough.
believe.
Oh, go ahead.
I just like to believe he's just that determined. But regardless, we do need to actually come up with an idea here. We're either going to try and talk our way through the front door with those stubbers and the spot plates, or we find the back door.
So
Regardless,
this
So
is
I-
a hive city, which usually means there's handholds in abundance, and there's layers upon layers all over the place. Can I look around for something that goes up and over this wall in some
Right.
fashion?
Was literally just gonna have Frank scan.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
You also look for
Yeah.
sewer.
So if you want to roll to have
well.
Frank scan real quick. Just because, as everyone else normally here would look up, while yeah, there may be catwalks overhead in certain sections, it's not every section there is, and as you look up between the the natural darkness this area has, especially from a lot of the lights from the upper levels currently being off due to this place being infected by zombies for like the last 2 months. There's also, I kind of described it in the first session, but I want to re-emphasize, there is an ambient haze throughout the city, and this haze looks sickly in nature.
I was gonna say, I assume we're all still wearing gas masks.
Yeah.
Correct. Unless you guys tell me otherwise. I'm not gonna be like, did you remember to say you had the gas? I'm not gonna be that dick.
Okay.
Be one of those situations of like, I ain't taking this bitch off until shit looks safe.
I have fun
Yeah,
with
no.
mathematics.
I saw your roll. How many successes was that again?
2 degrees of success.
There is one nearby catwalk that kind of goes over the eastern wall, but that is about 70 feet up from the church itself.
Hmm.
Perhaps we could go through a sewer or something.
Looks at Merrick. You know any good sewers that go underneath there?
Well, I normally
mean-
get go in through some ducts on the west side, though they are kind of He turns to everybody as he is half everybody's height, a third of some of the party members' height. I don't know if you guys would fit. It's kind of tight for me.
Ah,
I mean, their sewage has to be going somewhere. Maybe there's a manhole cover somewhere around there. I'm just trying to find ideas here to get in. Aside from the catwalk.
I haven't tried the sewers. A lot of the runoff has started kind of glowing, and that scares me. I'm gonna be honest. You can try
Okay.
it, but What was that?
Do I see any Cog Mechanicus sigils anywhere?
You do see several. There's actually, along the side of the church itself, there's one on the side of the church you guys can see from the angle that you're coming at, and it's safe to assume that there probably is a matching one on the other side of that.
I'm gonna walk towards the gate.
Alrighty. Romu starts walking towards the gate.
What is Z doing? G?
He doesn't do anything without a plan.
Well,
Uh,
if someone has a plan, I'll follow it.
If the rest of you are gonna follow him, or them, and with that, Merrick goes and kind of just waddles away from the group.
How does he fit anywhere with that pack? Anyway.
Carefully!
Hmm.
So, real quick, who here, are all of you following Romu, or is anyone here staying back?
Follow.
I will follow from the back.
Yeah, I'll be following.
Alright.
A little bit
So,
behind.
everybody is following. So, Romu, as you approach towards the gate, immediately, this kind of the gruffer-looking individual that's sitting in the front of the gate just looks up. We got 5! And then looks back at the rest of the party. Your lungs or skinners?
Neither.
Well, you talk, so already that makes me believe you.
Of course.
What's your
incredibly
name?
low.
I am Magos Romu. These are my retinue. We've been sent by the Omniziah.
The Omniziah?
Oh.
That's wait, you're one of them tech fellows. What? Your robe's not red, though. That's weird.
I am of the Martian Ecclesiastes, yes.
Looks up. Frank! Your servo skull begins lifting up.
Puts a hand. Literally.
Ro is standing there, arms out, literally down by his sides, palms facing outwards, not doing anything terrible. His mechadendrite is in full view, and Frank is hovering above his shoulder. He's doing the full panoply. Only thing missing is a swinging censer and incense burning.
Mm-hmm. So the individual looks up, and he begins talking back and forth with a different Frank that's on top of the parapet.
There's another Frank.
Yeah, yes.
It's a common name.
Here's the thing.
fair.
I named a lot of these NPCs before I got all your characters stuff done. So this was a joke that got planted 8 months ago. But after they're done talking, he looks back down. Alright, well, the boss is probably gonna wanna see ya. We'll let you on in, but you're gonna have to stay by the front gate for a little bit.
We understand. We aren't here to cause problems. We are just here to learn what has happened to your tragic world.
Alright, well, come on in. And with that,
That
I
was
do have to plant
a
your
lot
guys'
easier than I thought it
tokens.
was going to be.
I don't like
turns
how
out-
easy that was.
The correct answer was the front door.
Because the correct answer
Omniziah
wasn't.
bless you, friend.
And Ro steps through the door.
Alright. As the group is led on in, you might not be able to see anything yet, because I need to still swap the actors.
Blind.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, I've been
Hold on.
blind.
I mean, if you open
Because I
your
didn't
eyes
prep your
once.
tokens onto here.
I don't have them.
Alright.
There's nothing. I don't even have eyelids. I can't close these.
Oh, that's true. You are playing Foju.
Oh my fuck. I just realized you're now all at an angle. Hold on. There we go. So, as the group is all led on in, you're led in, but then immediately cut left, heading off to one of 2 different city sections that are kind of nearby this,
I mean, If I could see it, I would be able to appreciate it.
Yeah.
You guys should be able to see it now.
Yes.
What do you mean?
It's just black.
Can none
It's
of you
black.
see it?
Black.
It's still black.
Why is it? Hold on.
It's Lornell vision.
Lornell, the POV. You are Lornell.
All right, you know what? If I do it like that, can you see that?
There you go.
Yes, we can
Yeah.
see it now.
That's weird. All right. Anyway, so as you're led on in, you are in this kind of section that's off to the west side of the church itself. So like, the church would be this way past the street, but you're led down into this kind of seating area. You do see that there is a large plasma battery that seems to be powering the nearby area, and there are a bunch of different folks all kind of just walking around. Situated to your left and right are two guards that are actively kind of just watching the group. You have come to find that their names are Brock and Thrak. You
Not
gotta
Frank?
love... Not Frank. Frank stayed back by the gate. You gotta love the fact that, fucking low gothic names are very kind of just
Guttural.
guttural.
Brock.
Brock, Thrag. I remember the Dark Heresy first edition rulebook had like a name generator, and the group I ran back during first edition, the group Sharpshooter got Shiv as his name, and the guy who went the melee build got Daka. So
Should have traded names.
no, they kept
Daka
it.
and Shiv.
Fuck
That's
fuck
so
with the campaign for the rest of it. It was great.
Just like so I assume you're Shiv. No, I'm Daka. That's Shiv. The sniper. Yes.
Yes.
As two of
I'm
you are
going to-
standing there, go ahead.
Oh, I'm gonna go walk and do my job for a moment and help build this atmosphere of, hey, I'm a tech priest. You can trust me.
I'm going to accompany Romu to get the atmosphere of I am one of your retinue, and I am here to guard you.
And I guess I'll also do the same.
So as all of you approach the plasma battery,
They
Drac,
left me at a battery.
so Brock runs up and goes, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Oh, well, you see, I have a permit.
So I'm going to allow you to use one of three different things to do. You can either use your lore tied to the Mechanicus for this. You could use your general linguistics tied to this. Sorry, your not linguistics. You could use commerce tied to this, or charm, either or. Or you can use tech use tied to this, showing that you know how to use, operate this technology.
Well, given that both AdMech and tech use are the same amount for me, I think I will use tech use.
Alright.
My mechadendrite and everything.
Jesus fuck.
I smile as the mechadendrite starts poking and prodding at the battery, tuning it to perfection as Ro digs into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of parchment and hands it to the guy.
Well, looks
The ins-
official.
It just has a Cog Mechanicus seal, and written underneath in very finely scripted low gothic says, I can do what I want.
I knew it.
I love
Says
it.
he can do whatever he wants. Gone. If it
You can read
explodes, your head.
Logothic?
If it explodes, it's both our heads.
I assure you, the Omniziah does not want that to happen. Believe me, I am the expert.
On the bright side, if it explodes on nobody's heads.
We're all gonna die. Mm-hmm. That's not as comforting as I thought it'd be.
mean, if it explodes, there will be no heads for it to be on.
If it does
Got a
explode,
point.
don't worry. It won't hurt for long.
Mm.
The
It
red
won't,
light,
though.
and then you'll see the
Maybe.
Emperor.
Well, to be fair, Lornell was right there. Depends on what happens when that explodes.
It won't explode.
On that
I
note,
believe in
gonna
you.
get one more. So, what exactly are you going to try and do with this battery? Just so I know what you're doing with it.
Oh, I'm absolutely putting on a theatrical show. Like, putting the unguents on it, blessing the whole thing, absolutely selling the entire point that I am in fact a Martian tech priest and not associated with whatever the shit is going on here and still doing my job. A little bit of showmanship to put these idiots at ease.
All right.
Could I feel out just around me to see if like I get any sort of psychic traces from this area? This guy did say he was
So,
getting
We're gonna do two
visions
separate
or-
things.
Yeah,
First
go
things first. Before I have you do what you're gonna do, Coach, see if I could get one more tech use from you as you go and actually operate on the battery itself.
Ooh,
Good night, folks.
I guess it is going to explode.
that's a good number.
That's a good number. Good answer.
See, would you like to use a fate point?
I very much would, yes.
All right. So you do push it off of a critical failure. But it is still a failure. At around... Oh, wait, no, hold on. And next we need Lornell. Lornell.
Yeah.
If you can give me a sign of science roll.
On it. Do I get to use my? Is this like a psychic power that I can add like my?
This is
modifiers
not a
to?
psychic power.
Got it. Damn.
You don't really detect any sort of like presence nearby. There is that general kind of just
Actually,
murky
you know what?
feeling you've felt the entire time.
Oh well, I already know the answer to that.
You know what? Spins it
What?
in the right direction. People expect stuff to spark when a Mechanicus individual is around. He just mutters something to Binaric as it sparks, and it just looks that much more official.
Yeah, you could just say like, "Wow, you guys really aren't doing much to maintain this thing, are you?" It's already failing on me. I barely touched it.
The machine spirit's so angry.
You have affronted the machine spirit. Look at it. I can't do anything.
Yeah, affronted the what now? The machine spirit, you oaf. At this point, a rather large and rotund individual, but he's set by a bunch of different riot gear all over him, and a helmet that looks like it's gilded, but, you know, under the light as he gets closer, you can all tell it's like the equivalent of someone spray painting parts of it gold. It looks shoddy, it looks cheap.
Mhm.
Someone
Political
didn't thin their
commentary.
paints.
Oh, he overpainted parts of it.
And he's surrounded by 4 other guards. Are you the strangers I've been told about?
Presumably, if you don't know us, then I'm going to go on a limb and say, probably.
Hmm. And he turns to the rest of his kind of like squad, but gives him a nod as he approaches right about here. Well,
How you doing?
doing alright. Doing alright. Name's Derek Kraken. I'm the leader of the Knights of the Rot's Defiance.
I am Romu 4. This is my retinue. As you can tell, we're a little out of our depth given the current circumstances of your world.
Off-Waldas.
Correct. Trapped before the embargo went off.
Yeah. Well, if you wanted someplace safe, you came to the right one. We run a tight ship here. He looks over at the battery, sees the sparks. Wasn't doing that earlier.
Correct. There was complications on our way here. The machine spirit is agitated, to say the least.
He kind of just curls his lip. Others of your kind complained about machine spirits and talked about them. Well, I have no reasons not to trust you, but I also have no reasons to trust you guys yet. So, we have a little bit of a problem. The safety of everyone in Rot's Defiance is my charge. The Emperor left me with it. And I need to make sure that not a single hair here becomes corrupted by that awful filth outside. This battery helps maintain that. It keeps the fans going. Keeps the air in here relatively a bit more pure. Also hooked up to all the AC units, keeping the air inside the buildings pristine. You hears?
Of course.
So, if I let 5 strangers, which it's very weird that you guys have not been able to get, that you got stuck here before the embargo. I figured that we would have seen you around before. Big hive, though. I'll admit, big hive. Maybe not. But I need to figure out how I can trust you.
Well, I can certainly offer a bit of evidence that may put a bit of your mind at ease.
It's just another
Great.
slip of paper that says I can do what I want.
No, we're not going to do that again.
He kind
It
of
only
cocks
works
an
once.
eyebrow. He kind of cocks an eyebrow. What's you got?
How far are we from where we landed? A couple kilometers now?
A couple kilometers at this point.
Mhm.
It was about 2 hours of travel till you hit here.
Romu hooks a thumb over his shoulder, back the way we just came.
If you go about 2 miles that way at the landing port, you'll find, 1, 2, 7, about 12 to 15 dead walkers that we were unfortunately charged with disposing of as we entered the area. Surely a few less of them for your men to deal with ought to buy us a little bit of leeway. We are all, after all, in the service of the Omniziah.
He kind of just raises an eyebrow. You're telling me to go send my men out 2 kilometers to go see whether or not it's safe. Or not safe, sorry. Whether or not you guys actually killed a bunch of walkers, which... It could have been anyone that killed those walkers. You could have came across the whole horde killed and just claimed that's your own dealing.
You will likely see some leftover bullet holes from the stubber that we had to make use of over there.
Yes, I don't suppose you're missing a heavy stubber, are you?
And Ro digs in his pockets and he pulls out a handful of spare rounds.
He kind of raises an eyebrow. And he puts his hand on his sidearm, but he doesn't go to pull it yet. It's just kind of, positioned over it, and he's like, We actually are. A stubba, we got a stubba that actually was recently grabbed.
Recently?
You wouldn't happen to know a bastard by the name of Merrick Draktha?
I'm afraid not. The area was empty when we arrived.
Alright. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna get some men. We're gonna head down there. We're gonna see if they can find the stubba and get back. Should be about 4 hours. You guys can walk around in taking the sights of Rot's Defiance. But you will be escorted by our two fine gentlemen over there. Should in about 4 hours' time my men come back with a heavy stubba, they'll come into my office, we'll talk more. If not, then we got some problems.
Of course.
Deals?
You are doing exactly what you need to do to ensure the safety of your town and your people. Of course we understand. If I was in your position, I would do much the same.
I like the way you think, stranger. Alright, boys! And with that, he kind of just turns back to the rest of his men before eventually all of them go and wander off themselves. Just gonna drag them off the fucking map for now.
You see just like a slow clapping behind you. My. Look at those social skills at work.
There's still 2 guards behind us.
Ironically, I might have the highest social skills out of most of the people in the party.
Yeah, I think we're mostly invested in combat skills.
I got no aptitudes. That would help in social. I'm so sorry.
I have a 31 in fellowship.
I know we have these two fine gentlemen behind us. I'm just commending, Bro on his ability to communicate properly.
4 hours to go 2 kilometers and come back is abysmal time. Are they crawling there?
Well, they're not as heavily equipped as we are.
The
They
city's
have to
scary,
walk about
man.
as far
Then
as we
shouldn't
do.
they be faster?
No. They don't have the same level of equipment that we do, let alone the protections. We'll have to hope that they make it.
What
They also
do I
probably don't
see
get
in
the
this
same
like
route.
immediate room area, like aside from just the battery that they're using? Like, what stands out to me?
Do me a favor. Give me a... Give me an awareness check real quick.
Gotcha. Ah,
So
Well,
close.
You can tell that down this street over here that I'm pinging, this seems to be like a market alley.
remnants. Okay.
Oh,
There used to be a
I'd
market.
say I would go try to find purified water, but I remembered earlier you said because I poked your fucking ribs that I am banned from trying to make holy water.
When did I say that?
I don't. It was like 2 weeks ago. I made a joke, and you were like, because of that, I'm not letting you craft holy water.
Oh, well, that was a joke. However, you can go and craft holy water if you want. I'm not actually going to stop you. I'm not that petty.
You know
Yes,
what?
she would like to go craft, get some purified water to make into holy water.
In that case, I know just what to ask the 2 gentlemen behind us.
What you
Gentlemen,
want?
And Ro puts on a weirdly easy smile. None of you
I
guys
don't
have
like that.
seen him smile this entire time, but he does here, and it looks weird on him because he's usually so dour.
I'm just picturing like the sounds of like the metallic bones in your face like cracking as you make the smile.
Jesus.
tell me, I don't suppose there's a cantina around here.
There a cantina that allows
One looks,
smoking
the
around
other
here.
looks back. Depends. You got the throne to spend?
I may have a few if you have something worth spending it on.
Boss didn't say we couldn't have a drink on the job. Boss didn't say that.
In fact, the boss told us that we can go sightseeing even if we wanted. So,
The bar's a sight.
Correct.
Bar's
You,
a sight.
you are.
Sightseeing montage.
Sightseeing
So-
montage.
Beach episode on the Hive Planet.
I'm not taking this off. I'm pale as shit, and this everything will kill me.
Oh my god, you're white as paper.
you step out onto the beach, you just disintegrate.
You step out onto the beach, somebody screams, "My eyes," and others shouts, "The beacons are lit."
Direct
Upper
sunlight
calls for aid.
vaporizes him.
I step
It's
out
the-
onto the
it's the
beach. I look like the
Astronomicon.
girl from The Ring.
If we put sunscreen on you, it would just disappear against your complexion.
If anything, it would
Is it-
just turn the complexion darker.
How the fuck?
You're easier to see if I don't rub it in.
I bruise if you like give me a pat on the back.
We should use the
So,
spray sunscreen.
Before we load up the bar, Eliza, you said you wanted to go buy some purified water.
Yes, if she can find some.
Bar
All
should
right,
have
if you-
some. That's why I suggested it.
Well, the bar will have it in like served in glasses. If she wants more of like buying a gallon, there are stalls selling it for about 10 thrones a gallon.
Do we have any currency on us?
You should have started off with some thrones.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Where is that?
Nudge.
I know we have influence, but I don't know if we have actual money. I don't know how much more like
I
for
don't think
after
there's
glory
even
this
a
is.
slot for money.
It's more of an abstract.
Yeah.
It's more like an abstract concept, right? Because I don't know.
On.
Fucking, I
Like,
don't know if Rotrina has money.
Yeah.
like our
Yeah,
influence,
we-
how much money we have.
I can't
No, yeah, it's sorry, influence and acquisition tests. That's right.
Yes.
Because we're not playing Rogue Trader right now.
We're
Mhm.
not working on imperial credits or thrones.
We're working off of influence. What
So
can we
allegedly, we have money.
I hope Drake's been
Alleged.
paying us.
We theoretically
You're
have
getting
money, but
paid.
won't know until we open our wallets.
God, just like God, that's too
Schrodinger's bank
real.
account.
I mean, what are we
We work
working
in
with
service
here
to the
compared to
Inquisition.
like
That role
What?
is enough.
Inquisition has a fuck
give
load of
me
money.
beer now?
Please.
Christ. Oh,
Is it that they have a lot of
Thirsty.
money, or is they just get it for free?
Possession is 9/10 of the law, Anthony. You know this.
Oh yeah.
Now that I think about it, I could probably also
So-
check around with
All right,
I have
so-
warp perception, which gives me unnatural senses. It help me just look around better.
Drinks and my colleague here, the sister.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna give me a requisition test, which is you trying to hit the amount. What you call it? Effectively, you're using your influence stat as the skill.
Makes sense
What's
to
the
me.
roll?
Just influence, I think.
Yeah, just influence.
Okay.
I can't. I don't see a toggle for that to actually roll. Like I see it
You
under
just click the name
advances.
under stats.
Is it under stats? Am I just blind?
Yeah, it's in the characteristics
Oh,
section.
you're so right. You're so right. I am just blind.
So I hear if you could give us that influence roll.
Who?
Oh,
Well, Liza's the one trying to
Very
buy the
back.
fucking water.
Oh, it's me. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Tia was the one rolling.
No.
I guess I don't have any modifiers for it. One.
Oh.
I won.
I
They-
mean,
they
if
look
you were
up
to
to
use
you.
if you use a fate point, it would be an extra 10.
I don't think this is worth using that for.
I mean, it'd help us disinfect wounds if they get chaosed.
It's true. I only have so much sacred oil left.
Yeah.
All right, I'll use the one fate point I have.
Or that you kind of are able to, well, not purchase muscle your way into getting it, and not by like mean muscle, but just kind of flexing the fact of who you are and what you're capable of and what your mission is. You're able to get a gallon jug of water out of a poor vendor. But with that, the group is taken over to a local bar. I have not actually given this place a bar, but I'm gonna... Give me 1 second.
I might have one in my stash of things.
No, I...
Do you actually? I reach
I have
over
a-
and I grab the Twisted Taverns book. You want something funny?
No, I'm good. I don't get... Good, but no. Hold on.
I was gonna say, this is 40K. Everything comes out of bottles. Everybody's just drinking shit out of bottles. We're back in the days of schnapps.
Ooh, okay. Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah, glass is recyclable.
What had just happened?
Eliza got a gallon of purified water so that we can make more holy water, and we are now headed to the cantina.
Okay, got it.
The
Shoot.
Workers' Spout is the name of the cantina that you're hanging out to. So, as you walk on into the Workers' Spout itself, kind of a set around. For the most part, there are some tables that look like they're tables originally from the area, but there are also what appears to be, for lack of a better way to phrase it, it's like they got giant wire spools that have long since been cleared of the wire that was on them, rolled them in, then set them on their side, and they're using that. And there are normal bar stools around, but then there are just also chairs, just seemingly grabbed from wherever the fuck they could find chairs. And this area is packed, and I mean packed with just people. So many fucking people. All kind of just gathered around, all drinking, and they're huddled shoulder to shoulder to shoulder. It does seem to be a section of tables that kind of are, not roped, but chained off. Just kind of scorching the wall, it says VIP. And immediately the group is led over by Brock and Thrak. Knights get to sit in the VIP section. And the group is led over to the 3 tables that are actually clear of any people.
Couple questions. One, are people wearing rebreathers in here?
Everybody is wearing a rebreather. You do see that, like, if you're to watch, people take it off long enough to be able to take a sip and then immediately put it back on.
Smart.
Alright, air quality's still shit in here.
I have the sneaking suspicion we won't be able to get clean air until we're near out of the atmosphere.
I don't think I'm going to
That
be able to
appears to
smoke
be-
until we leave.
Folks around here are just being, careful. The fans do a good job, but you never know. They say it only takes one of them spores to, turn you into one of them. Yeah, what he said. For reference, the higher pitch one is Brock, the lower pitch one is Thrak.
I see.
The Omnizai's blessings only carry so far. It is good prudence.
Aye. Thrak, why don't you grab the, make sure that they're all settled in at their table. I'll go grab the drinks. And with that, Brock kind of leaves the group.
Ah, yeah, kind of guy into free drinks. Let's go. No.
Free drink, free drink, free drink.
Alright, I have a terrible idea, but I think it's going to work.
Oh no.
And what would that be?
So, Meredith takes out her flask. She
Uh,
unscrews the top, and glued to the top of it is like a lighter the long ways. And then she shakes out a cigarette and goes, "All right, I'm just not going to breathe in anything but the low stick."
I think you should put that away.
That's a terrible decision. Maybe don't do that.
The second you say that, if you look over at Eliza, there is a death stare.
Oh, come on.
We are
I'm
not
not
going to
gonna-
risk you turning into a poxwalker so you can inhale some nicotine.
This one's my favorite. Fucking Thrak just points over at Meredith.
He just looks at him and is like, right?
She's wearing a helmet and a gas mask, so at this point, but you could definitely tell she's looking at you with their daggers coming through those fucking eye holes.
She
Could I-
puts the low stick away and the lighter and flask and goes, "Another time, another time."
There will always be another time.
Question: via my knowledge of the Astra Telepathica, what are their doctrines on whether or not I'm allowed to drink?
No. Jesus Christ, no. Holy fuck, no. Do not let the psyker get inebriated. Please, no. Dear God, no. Is that a good enough
I would like to-
answer?
It's
I like-
written like that exactly.
I would like to
It's
think
written
just,
like that verbatim.
it's just
It's
like
written
fucking,
something like that.
it's
though
like
I
10
do know-
pages of just that, and then back to normal text.
No, there is that one psyker in the Caiaphas Kane books, the crazy one. And she
You gotta
Yeah,
fucking
crazy.
know it now.
Like
Like,
you
she's
see
fucking
Lornell,
Oh, right.
you see Lornell glancing at the bar, and like he physically can't squint, but he has the air of squinting before he just like turns back to the table. It's like, no, not today.
Never.
You strike me as someone who takes a shot and then just passes out.
I feel like I'm the one who takes a shot, and everybody else feels like they just took a shot.
I feel like you're far too young to be taking a shot.
I feel like if
Do
you
you
take a
know-
shot, you're gonna drop dead. All of us.
Okay, but
You're the
admit
one
it,
who were just trying
you-
to smoke.
you do
Yes.
want to know what would happen.
Of
I'm
course,
not
I want to
saying
know
I'm
what
not
happens, but I'm not gonna let it
curious.
happen. Sorry.
Though Astra
There's just
Telepathica
sense of adventure.
doctrine could best be summed up on the matter of drinking as, please do not let the psycho drink. Ooh, you are not allowed to do this. And it's just 10 pages worth of things that I am not allowed to consume.
Huh.
Do they really have to specify? They couldn't have just said alcohol?
No, it's more than just alcohol. It keeps going.
You must remember, Imperial nobles are very, very efficient when it comes to inventing new vices.
And restrictions for the non-nobles to have to deal with those.
Correct.
You saying there are other
There are
types
also a
of
lot-
drugs out there? Thrak looks very
Oh.
interested.
Many, many, my dear friend.
Where to
However,
begin?
You'd be surprised how many get passed around on a off-world ship.
He kind of leans in further. Do you guys have any?
What? We are upstanding Imperial citizens. Of course.
I've got some interesting
Of
stuff. in
course.
there.
Jeez, you were getting stared at again.
Marcus is not turned away
They
from
just locked onto
creation.
Meredith as you better not pull any fucking thing out of that bag.
Nothing that should be used recreationally, but there are things in here.
Openly admitting to the
Lornell just-
crime.
Lornell just shrugs. He
I am
pulls
legally allowed to have this.
he pulls his metal comb out of his bag and just passively like combs anything he can out of his hair while he's just listening to this go on.
So, I mean, what do you usually look for?
What kind of drinks do you
How
like?
how do I put this? Yes. You get. Do you know how boring it is around? Like, I'm gonna level with you guys. I'm gonna level with you before Brock gets back. I don't really buy into all the. He kind of looks off. All right, I don't really buy into all the Knights bullshit. I'm just doing it because it's better than being out there, you know.
Of course. Now,
Are you not allowed to have certain things? Is that why you're asking?
No, quite the opposite. We're allowed, but the problem is just trying to get your hands on it. And I'm gonna be honest, passing your time in these like, did you notice how everyone's crowded in here? This is the only pub.
Oh.
Like,
we're
we're kind of
That's
stretched on
what I
resources.
suspected.
And I don't know about you, but when the entire city is literally gone to hells, like, the boredom is the biggest killer right now. Hell, fucking, if the Emperor is real, which I'm not saying he's not before someone starts wagging a
It's
gun
too
at
late.
me.
There's already a neck snap in his direction.
Oh, cool, she's not staring at me anymore.
But
You mean
I'm just saying, if there, if there wasn't, it would make sense. I believe there is, but I'm just saying, this...
It would make as much sense as if he had abandoned this godforsaken place.
Exactly. Besides being bored of tears, we're just slowly whittling down. Don't get me wrong, our numbers, they're better than any sort of pocket you might find out there, but we do lose people. It's not an easy life in here. And I'll be honest, he kind of just rolls his shoulders for a moment. Derek isn't the best boss. I think he's slowly losing it.
The weight of yeah.
The weight of responsibility is a heavy burden.
Lornell tries his best not to look not surprised at all. He's like,
Well-
no.
I'll be honest. May I also be honest with you for a moment?
Sure, go right ahead.
It has been a nightmare since we arrived in system. And that was very long ago at this point. It is, frankly, a miracle. A grace of the Omnissiah and the Emperor's light both. That there is even this behind. Your blessings are many, though it may not look it now. Don't give up on your hope just yet.
it's literally all you get sometimes, you know? Now, in all fairness, I must ask,
Sure, go ahead.
how much would something like that be worth to you?
Wait, drugs?
He just rests his helmet head in the hand.
I'm
just-
just saying, I got, like, I don't know if thrones are still good for you, but, like, I got 50 on me right now. At that point, Brock has rejoined the group as he's carrying over a bunch of drinks and begins sitting down one next to another, next to another. If you were to look into the cups themselves, which the cups are not uniform, nor are they nice looking at this point. It's
Look,
literally
in quotes.
whatever they can get that's vaguely cup-shaped is a cup. And immediately you look inside, and it's kind of got this brown and slightly cloudy consistency to it. And there is ice in it, but it's kind of just like, it's not like nice ice. It's kind of just whatever they had, they scooped into the fucking cup itself.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I'd be able to smell whether or not it's alcoholic.
I'm going
They
to
do
lick
set
my
down one in front of Lordell.
I
Now,
take
Lornell.
Lornell's and just push it away. Not towards me, just away.
Oh, I'm I do not drink.
You don't. That's weird. What if you get thirsty?
Well, I'm sorry. What is in this?
Oh, it's grug.
Grug.
Grug. Yeah.
Don't you mean grog?
The fuck's grog? It's grog.
Oh, it's a local brew. I see.
Do I have do I know about this? I don't have knowledge with hives. I don't know what grug is. Gotta
Thank
use
you, Grog.
logic.
We do appreciate it. Unfortunately, you really don't want to be giving him any sort of intoxicant. That would be bad for everyone here in about, I don't know, a 6-kilometer radius. That sound about right?
10
He looks
kilometers,
over.
actually.
10. Okay.
But he looks wimpy. What's he gonna do? Swing his stick around and hit someone in the shins?
Do you see
Oh,
that
yeah.
marker on the top of said stick?
He looks at it. It's a weird looking eyeball.
Do you know what that eyeball symbolizes?
I think I've seen that eyeball before. I've seen it by some buildings over by the dock.
Yes. Do you know which buildings those are?
Can I pause for a moment? And then his eyes go very wide. Oh! Oh!
Yes. Don't say it out loud. We don't want to cause a panic.
Hello.
So what brings you guys here? What brings you off all those to Avis Crypta?
Like we said, we're here to investigate the state of your planet. So
Correct. We were here.
Okay.
And Ro picks up the mug and takes what looks like a sip. You know, you've ever seen NCIS where they explain how Gibbs sips his coffee but doesn't ever drink any of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what Ro does. It looks very convincing before he sets it back down, though.
We had heard that there were disturbances. New ships arriving with strange marks, and some of the general populace going a little mad. Things about stitching wire under their skin. Honestly, it's an affront to the Omnissiah to even consider mixing the flesh and metal in such a corrupt and heretical way. But I digress.
Oh, you're talking
So
about the
we are-
Skinners.
Is that what they're called?
Ro says, playing dumb.
Yeah, they're called Skinners. It's weird. They showed up not too long after the outbreak. They're honestly if anything, they were the first real gang to kind of make their presence after everything went to shit. We formed not too long after, but they were in the Longs around the same time as us. But the Skinners were here first.
So, you're telling me those reports were true?
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah, they were true. And scary.
Omnissiah preserve us. Do you have... We don't have any level of cartographic equipment with us. Unfortunately, that disappeared the moment we landed. I don't suppose you have
A
a
map.
map.
Oh yeah, we got some maps.
Do you have a map? Could you mark out where they are? Or at least last known locations of these heretics?
I don't got a map on me, but when we get to the boss, when the boss comes back and invites you on into HQ, we can point out some maps in there.
Perfect. That's more than I could ever even reasonably hope for. Thank you.
Well,
Horrifying.
yeah. Do you have any other questions about the Skinners while you're at it?
Why do they do that? Does anyone know?
No, they keep talking about making. It's weird. Yeah. What you call it? At this point, Thrak kind of leans forward. They talk about something about the Pure One, and they take other people's flesh and cover their own with it, and they talk about being made whole, being made pure. It's some freaky shit, let me tell you.
That is.
And
Sh-
the
no.
liars, it reminds me a little bit like you fellas, and with as saying you fellas, he points over to Romu, but like
I would raise an eyebrow if I had any.
it's the closest comparison I can give, but like it's weird. It's not like
Does any of this sound familiar to me?
pause. I'm gonna have you roll in just a second.
I figured.
It's not like if they. It's not like you guys, because you guys. I've seen some of your type around. You're like weird, methodical. You got these tendrils, and like. It's like looking.
We keep your air conditioning working, yes.
Yeah, it's not like I'm looking at a professional here and do it, right? It's like, say you have like a broken leg and you go down to a doctor, and like the doctor does up a nice cast and everything like that. But then like, instead of going down to a doctor, you go down to like your buddy Bill, and Bill kind of just like makes a makeshift splint. It's kind of like that. But even more, but Bill's got a few screws loose and he does it in a way that's honestly probably worse for you. Like, that's what they're doing. But with the machine parts, it's really, really fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie.
And I trusted Bill so much.
Hold on. Before I continue, Marin, repeat the question that you're gonna have that you had.
Does any of this sound familiar to her? Would you like me to roll into Adeptus Dorotas knowledge?
Yes, please.
Would I be able to
It's a very
roll
low
heresy?
chance, but there's still a chance. I'm guessing I have no bonuses for this.
No bonuses.
Nope, not even close.
Ooh.
You
Not
have
even close.
no idea what
Never
the fuck
heard
they're
of
talking
this.
about.
Mate,
Not good.
so I do have some underworld knowledge of things like this. I mean, I don't know if there's any. I don't know if any two gangs are the same. These guys seem like actual psychos.
You can give me
I'm not sure.
lore roll on that underworld lore that you got.
All right.
I mean, I have.
Nope.
Can I roll Forbidden Lore Heresy for this?
What? Sure.
Due to my
You have Forbidden
Yeah.
Lore Heresy?
yeah, the entire like campaign she was on was against like a heretical uprising.
Oh.
Nope.
Nope.
We're all
Most of that.
Lordell, would you like to try?
I mean, I have
mean,
Astra Telepathica knowledge and knowledge of the warp. That's about it.
You can give me a knowledge of the warp.
Sure.
Oh, I just had a bad thought.
I could lower this.
You could.
Well, T, what's your thought, real quick?
Okay, so I'd like to roll my AdMech knowledge because I have a sneaking suspicion on a thing that I really, 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 really hope is not true. But after that, I have a question for the two gentlemen.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Turn order. You're gonna do your roll. If you fail, I'm then gonna ask Coach if Coach wants to burn any fate points and lowering the roll. After that, you can ask your questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
The fuck,
Ooh,
guys?
Team Stupid.
Let's
go Team Stupid.
It's not our fault the dice are mean.
It's also, to be fair, like knowledge is super low at the beginning unless you're specialized in intelligence.
Yep.
Yeah, like we'd have to be.
I literally
we'd
have to get a
be
27 or less.
Yeah. Practically
All
the
right.
only thing I have that's like, why is my like
I have almost a 40%
it's
chance of
trained.
getting it right, which is pretty fucking good for a low level.
Yeah.
Lornell.
Telepathica shouldn't be so high. Okay. Yeah, I could
Do you
lower
wish
this.
to-
I could lower this by
You want to?
by. Is that worth a fate? I mean, I'm full right now.
I mean, I have another question I can ask these guys if you want to hold off on that. But
Could I hold off on it until T asks the question?
Nope. I'm because that does continue the conversation. You would need to make the roll at this point in the conversation.
Hmm.
So, do you want to spend it now, or do you want to continue?
I feel it's trivial enough that I'll just let the conversation continue.
All right. So, Romu, as you were.
Do you have any chirurgeons left?
Kai Watson's?
Doctors,
surgeons.
Medicaid.
Your Medicaid, yes.
Ah, the docs. We got one. He's over on the east wing.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to escort us after you finish your drinks.
Don't seize, why not?
Looking around this bar, how this place is packed to the gills, right? So, is there? Can I tell if anyone's paying us any mind? We are.
Oh,
bit of
you're
a
being
motley
scared
crew.
by a lot of people, but you are in the VIP session. I do kind of want everybody here to make an awareness test for me.
Oh boy!
Yeah, sure.
Despite all my good aiming, I don't.
Chat, watch them all fail.
Wait, what was the
Nice.
Awareness.
Awareness. I
Mhm.
could have swore I had awareness, but I guess I don't.
I'm
I'm playing a
man.
game for the first time where I did not spec into awareness.
Hey, low key, is Frank looking around? Because he is now.
Frank is always looking around.
Next thing I need to
Yippee!
take is awareness.
Plus 20.
Watch you still fail. Yeah.
Are you for fucking
Nine?
real? Yeah?
I
can't
mean-
bel- oh my god, there goes the bar stool across the floor.
Wait,
Fucking.
I love it.
You know what? I have 3 fate points. I will go ahead and push it down. This is a safety thing.
I swear I had awareness. I need to go check the old character sheet. Hold on.
So
So
55.
as you pop as you're just getting around, nobody else notices this. You at first didn't notice this, Romu, but Frank, not speaking out loud, just directly, mind fed into you. Hey, boss.
Yes, Frank.
Just to let you know, Merrick's in the bar. He's sitting on a stool
Merrick
at
is?
the. Yeah, Merrick.
I
Please
fucking
don't.
did. I just didn't transfer it to the fucking program.
Okay,
Rip.
be sure not to say that out loud, considering.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
okay,
it
it's-
out loud.
Yeah.
This isn't new sphere binaric and all that good shit.
Got it.
Romu very studiously goes to take another sip, and since he doesn't have eyes, you can't really see where he's looking. Can he spot Merrick from where we're sitting directly?
Yes, it does require kind of leaning a little bit, but you can see that he's kind of just sitting amongst the crowd, sitting on top of a very tall stool, just eyeing the rest of the group.
As Rose putting the mug back down, he gives a small shake of his head. It looks like he's just with the strength of the drink, but it's not. He's directly shaking his head over at Merrick, like a don't engage. Not yet. Acknowledging that he's there, but telling him no.
Merrick raises his cup, and then there's a moment where someone walks in front of him. Romu himself doesn't see Merrick vanish. Merrick just, vanishes. But
Their self.
or their self, But Frank does see that the moment that person passes, Merrick just gets up and very uncoolly like Bentley sneaking in Spy
Slide.
And Sly Cooper.
Sly 2.
Oh god.
Just a dun 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 dun. Just walks right away.
God.
I feel like. Do any? Oh yeah, none of us noticed this. He just
Only
well,
Ro
except
did.
for Romu. Yeah.
And I'll tell you guys in a minute once we're clear.
What I need to invest in telepathy so that we can have these conversations as a group.
Hey. Well, this place seems so interesting and lively. That cathedral, is that where y'all set up the main, like, is that where his office is, or?
Yeah, he chose that as the kind of base of operation to build around. Originally, we were just set up inside the cathedral, but we've been slowly trying to reclaim as much of the city as we can. It's kind of weird. A lot of the walkers don't kind of walk around this level anymore. Like, there's still packs, but, like, the main bulk is farther down.
Don't come up here anymore. Isn't this place, well, boring, but noisy? Surely people are active here.
I mean, they still, again, we get groups, just, they've gotten less.
Ooh, have the gangs tried anything in this place?
No, we have this level on lock. The Skinas and the Lungs both operate on lower levels.
Oh, good job. That's impressive.
Uh-huh. And we're hoping in the next 6 months to maybe actually clear most of this all the way out to the landing pad, but
6
progress
months,
is kind of slowed, so...
Can't blame you for ambition. You have that in spades.
Mm-hmm. Good. The more you expand out, the more hands you need to expand out, you know what I mean?
It's true.
Does anyone want to ask any other questions while we're still in the scene, or do we want to move over to the doctor's office at this point?
Nothing that I think these two would know, so.
Let's just keep looking at our alcohol and not drinking any.
Oh, Marcus doesn't even go near his helmet to take it off. He's just sitting there.
Yeah, Ro's the only one who's literally putting on this fucking show of drinking.
Meredith just looks sad.
Okay,
Why are
today
none of
depends
you
on why.
drinking? Are y'all party poopers?
No, of course not. Well, he pushes the drink over to, which one's closer, Throck or Brock? He just pushes it between them. Yeah, pushes over the Brock. It's just, well, I think if anyone deserves it more, it's people like you.
I, the brave knights, deserve a good drink, and Meredith pushes her towards the other one.
I can't drink anyway, so you might as well have mine.
At this point, Throck just turns to Liza. What about the stuck-up one?
I would very much suggest a different adjective. Be nicer to her.
Just leading in with them. Be nicer to her.
Just like puts hand up, just whisper.
You literally just watch Ro lean back, like expecting a show, and finally takes a real drink.
Probably for the last several minutes, all she's been doing is twirling the glass.
At this point, all the ice from you constantly twirling it has melted. It has completely diluted into the drink.
Oh, good. It might not kill you now.
And then she picks it up, pulls the gas mask away from her face just a bit, and then downs it.
Ah, there we fucking go! And with that, Thrak joins it and also downs his drink.
There's no increase in her energy. It's more of like a tired exhaustion of it would have been thrown away otherwise.
For reference, by the way, what you taste, it is very similar to grog, but there's...
Oh, it's sad then. Oh.
It's weird. It's grog with a faint aftertaste of, like... Have you ever walked into, like, a kind of like an old rundown mill and just had that, like, taste of, like, patina in the air?
It's wood pulp flavor.
They put sawdust in the fucking booze.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's chunky.
You know when you go past a pulp mill. Yeah, it tastes like that. Smells.
Mhm.
Correct.
Incredible.
Aw. Well,
It's a good thing I don't have a liver anymore. This isn't going to do anything to me.
I've been thinking about asking some AdMech about that.
I'm a medical professional. I probably shouldn't be drinking on the job now that I think about it.
Weren't you gonna smoke earlier? And on that
That's not-
note,
That's different.
on that note, the group do finish out their drinks, get up, and then walk on over. And you're brought over to kind of this medical office. It's not advertised as so, but it is just like a building that they've set up as a medical office. There's stretchers out in front and different medical tents. And you see that there are some people laying out in front of it. Less out of like giving them fresh air and things like that, and more of necessity of them not having enough space. And as you walk inside this small little, the closest equivalent would be to say larger house, not even manor. There are people set up in the kind of entry room, all sitting on stretchers as well. Some in better condition, some in worse condition. Everyone on the inside is definitively worse condition than everyone else on the outside. And you do see what appears to be kind of this middle-aged woman. Her hair is kind of pulled to a very, very messy ponytail, and there are just gray streaks running through it. Two very, very thick-rimmed glasses, one of which looks to be cracked through the center of it. A lab coat that has been long since stained with so much blood that, like, the top half is still white, but, like, that bottom half is stained permanently red, and the lower part's black. And she has two blue gloves currently, each stained with blood, but it's dried at this point. It's not fresh staining, as she kind of looks over at the group walking on. Oh, did anyone injured? Anyone hurt? Brock immediately raised his hand. Hylik, these are, we got some guests that the boss brought over. Are any of them hurt? No, they wanted to see the doctor. So I brought them over. Oh,
Yes, if literally a moment of your time, we just have a couple of questions.
you sure thing, I'm sure you just heard him, but, Hyrek Ballerin, pleasure to meet you all. What are your questions? What do you want to know?
I am Megos Romu, and these are my companions. We...
Tech priest.
Correct. As if...
and again, he's still being for the rest of the group uncomfortably relaxed compared to his normal demeanor.
But yes,
Hmm.
as you can see by the cog mechanicus across my chest, that is in fact the case. The question I would like to ask you is in regards to some of the other gangs. You see, we are here on behest of the greater administratum as a whole, to inquire about some of the more disturbing stories that have come out about your home. If you...
Sure, I'd be more than glad to answer. Well, what do you... She kind of just turns to the rest of the group, taking off both the gloves before hucking them in a nearby bin pile and then just walking over. What do you want to know?
What can you tell us about... what was it? The Skinners?
Skinners, I believe.
Oh, yeah, the Skinners. Yeah, I can tell you about them. Actually, if, And she kind of paused for a moment before waving everybody on over. And she kind of walks with this, like, hunch. Not, like, full-on, like, Quasimodo hunch, but she seems to lean forward a lot and kind of keeps her arms tucked inward.
She's got scoliosis.
And as she leads the group around the corner, you do eventually come across an individual. And while the individual on an individual basis does not look familiar, the way that they look does. Much like a bunch of the cultists that you fought aboard the ship. You see, this one's another one with kind of the knife hands. deal going on where they have the leather gloves with the copper wire that's kind of pierces into their arm that leads to into their leather gloves that have knives based in them. But on their left arm specifically, you do see that they are missing the skin from that hand, and on a table next to it is that leather glove with a bunch of blood and a bunch of snipped copper wires. The person themselves laying on the stretcher are currently eyes open but not moving.
Hmm.
Do you have them paralyzed in some way, or are they dead?
Oh, definitively dead. So, Derek wanted me to try and figure out what makes them tick, any means necessary, and unfortunately, she kind of pauses to go clap her hands together and then point at the individual. He did not make it through the operation. See if we could remove his gloves. He was in a lot of pain when we did it, and the moment I snapped the final wire, he went into cardiac arrest.
Really?
Huh.
Hmm.
Yep.
Have you tried putting the wires back and see what happens?
Believe it or not, we did. We did solder them back, like 2 of them back in just to see. No movement. So we recut them. You can actually see the soldering marks right there, and she points to one right there.
How
no,
deep? No, go ahead.
no, you're asking a very pertinent question. As far as we know, we've been able to trace a few of the wires, and she kind of puts on a new pair of gloves and then turns the arm over. And at this point, you notice that they have kind of cut an incision along the entirety of the underside of their arm, and it leads all the way up to their shoulder. It follows all the major arteries here. I haven't been able to quite slice it into the chest yet, just because I am a little bit worried, because as we're making some deeper incisions, and she pulls back two of the folds of the severed arm, and you guys see that just randomly shoved inside of their arm are a bunch of different screws and bolts that just tie different metal framings, and she even peels back enough to see that all the way down to the bone, there seems to be kind of like metal plating almost screwed into the forearm bones themselves.
Alright, so they plated their bones? I didn't think his description of them being reminiscent to Romu's people to be so accurate, but look at them.
You have an intact body for me to look at real quick.
Crude but effective.
This is the only intact body we have right now. Is there something you wish to look at?
I need to see other incisions. Like, you can't plate a bone and such without other incisions unless there's no way you can just shove it through the skin, right?
That's the weird part. I'm finding no incisions upon them. It feels like their body, this is gonna sound crazy, but like it absorbed the metal, like the metal got pulled in, like something like that, because where they're even around where these plates are, it's not like any of the bone. I mean, the screws obviously at that point they're kind of screwed in, but like there's no meat missing, the mass that you'd expect. Like, and she kind of pulls back the sleeve on the other arm and flips it over to give an example. Notice, do you see the bumps along this arm? And she points, and you do notice that their arm is bumpy in some areas. It's like they stuffed themselves.
There should be deep incision wounds to get metal this far into the body.
Good.
DM, have I ever seen anything like this?
Yeah, I was gonna ask myself, does this seem like the power of a psyker? Somebody who could reshape flesh to shove metal within somebody's body.
Ooh, alright. So, I'm gonna have both you two roll something different. Sign of science for you, sorry, Coach, you're gonna give me, your knowledge of, or your occult knowledge of the warp. And for you, Meredith, you're gonna give a Medicaid roll.
Yes.
Damn.
God damn.
Are you
I'm
kidding?
fucking kidding. That's
Another
awesome.
1 point
No,
difference.
I'm using a fate point. That's may not be that important, but I'm so tired of failing all night.
No, it's important.
It's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually
So-
important. So yeah, I'm gonna bump that up.
So it's two different things. Coach, for you, you have witnessed, peering into the warp. The warp does appear back, and you have seen different. You have unfortunately been witness to different horrors before. You've been able to shield your mind from it, but that's not to say that you're not unaware of the horrors of the warp and the things that lurk within and the things that reach out to you. But while there are different creatures out there in the warp that do wish to do this, outside of accidentally warping yourself into a wall, if you were to physically shunt people through the warp itself, none of the voices have ever talked to you. None of those thoughts. You have seen, you have bared witness to images of bags of skull being dragged along the ground. You have bared witness to terrible flames burning in different colors. You have bared witness to things almost undescribable. But you have never bared witness to this. This almost seems to be the machinations of nothing you would know tied to the warp.
This is this is far beyond my knowledge. I've seen a great deal of things during my time as an astrotelepathica.
That's my stats.
This is you see like you originally he was like, just combing the hair just to have something to do while he was sitting, but it gets like more like he's like digging into almost like the actual like skin of his palm as he's like passing it over, just as like as if he's not noticing it, as he begins to think, this is, I don't know what this is.
Meredith,
Hi.
I will sit there and state this. This is not due to you only having really one level of success. I can state that this is not something you've ever seen before. But I can sit there and say this. It's weird. You have never heard of people absorbing metal. But, like, for a moment, your mind... You do know that, like, people within their bodies, different sort of cancers have existed, different sort of malignants that have manifested within people, where people have grown bones just off of other bones randomly, where people have accidentally grown multiple organs, but the notion seems absurd that these people would grow wires inside them. That doesn't make sense. You have never heard of something like that. But that notion does come to your mind for a moment.
If there's no incisions, if there's no way for the... Do we really truly know they're shoving wire in them, or... This is going to sound out there, but are they infected with something that's growing it inside of them?
Infected.
Growing on the inorganic
Infection like
bits.
Perhaps not an infection like the poxwalkers, but maybe something they intentionally infect themselves with.
Violet
Maybe
kind of
some
turns her
more of
head.
these.
What would cause man to grow screws and plates and wires? That would be far too deliberate, and we've heard of
Interjection.
growths. Go ahead.
I'd like to make a AdMech roll, please.
Go ahead. Is there a specific reasoning as to why you're making that AdMech roll?
Oh, yes.
May I ask so I know what we're trying to determine the result of?
Oh, well. Because Ramu is a seeker. He knows about the shit the Dark Mechanicum get up to.
Go ahead. Make the roll.
Fuck!
Hmm.
It is hard to determine if this is the work of the Dark Mechanicum. I can state this much. You cannot decipher one way or the other, but what you can tell immediately, you have not seen an immediate sign of chaos upon the body. And that is one thing unanimously. Even the sneakiest part of chaos, anything heretical, will somewhere on their body hide a mark of heresy, as if they want to be caught at some point.
Yep.
So this body's only had like an arm removed. It's all still all here.
Yeah, an arm, more like cut into. The arm is still attached to the body. But again, they've kind of flayed it open.
I think we should open the chest.
Yeah, have you?
I haven't
Doc,
had the. Sorry, go ahead.
Have you looked over all of this person? Have you seen anything else strange?
I haven't had the time. Again, unfortunately, I'm one of the few doctors here, so I do this in my spare time. But she gestures to the other room, and occasionally you do hear just someone groan out in pain. If she looks over at Meredith, you seem to know what you're doing. If you'd like to take some time, maybe take an incision or two, go over what I haven't gone over yet.
Do you have a spare pair of scrubs and gloves for me?
She points
Or
over
at
to a
least
closet
gloves.
nearby.
Thank you. Are we like out in the street right now, or are we like in a room?
You are inside.
Okay, because I remember you saying there were people out on the outside.
Yeah, there are people outside, then you were let inside, and there were more people in more critical condition on the inside.
Alright, I'm gonna go prep myself for an autopsy.
Alright.
Roma, would you like to accompany me? Since you're interested in the metal bits.
I can certainly attempt to not be in the way.
Frank could be of help as well. Alright, Meredith goes to get ready for an autopsy.
So while these two are kind of going off to go do the autopsy, I'm going to give the rest of the group an opportunity. Does the rest of the group want to stay around and see the results of this autopsy? Or are you guys going to talk to one of your chaperones and see if you can split the party, go look at something else?
I am curious about something that doesn't involve dissection.
What are you curious about, Marcus?
Out of curiosity, surely, considering people are people, do you have a place where you keep the rule breakers or lex breakers,
jail.
I suppose? Yeah,
Yes, we have a prison.
like an actual precinct prison, or just a building converted into a prison?
The latter.
Hmm.
You are speaking to Brock about this, by the way.
Right. Well, I'm curious to see if maybe any of those people might have some insights into anything. Would you mind?
No, not at all.
Well, he just turns to Meredith and Rob. Well, good luck. Try not to do something crazy, or at least, make it loud if it's crazy so we know we come running.
Alright, so at this part, Marcus is going with Brock off to the prison. Eliza, Lornell, where are you two staying?
I'd like to see the body opened up.
Alright.
Ew.
Eliza, any preference on where you wind up?
I would like to find a private room. I have a jug of purified water and time.
Alright.
True.
So you're gonna go you're gonna go pray to your water. Lornell, Meredith, and Romu, you guys are gonna be dealing with an autopsy. Marcus is going on an adventure to go talk to some criminals.
Yeah.
But
sounds about
before
right.
we do that, because we are a little over the 2-hour mark, I'm gonna allow us to kind of get up, get a 10-minute break, go stretch, drink, do whatever you need to do. Chat, we'll be back here momentarily. Don't go anywhere, alright? Alrighty. And we are back, everybody! Hello, chat, hello. I hope you got up, you got a drink, you sat back down. We are right back into the thick of the roleplay, and I think all my players are all set to go.
I gotta piss. I'll be right back.
What the fuck?!
Kidding. I'm kidding.
That's it. Marin, remove Coach's penis.
What? Why? What that? Why that specifically?
Can't piss.
I mean, I guess technically he can go work for the Rear Palace now.
Congratulations, you now get to live out your dream of being a scheming eunuch.
I wouldn't exactly say it's a dream.
I would jump at the chance to live life as a scheming eunuch to overthrow the emperor. Why not?
I'd like to at least have my nuts while I do it.
That's a shame. You can't be a scheming eunuch and have your nuts.
Exactly.
You'd be
You either
surprised
gotta
how many scheming eunuchs still have their nuts.
Okay, but that's usually why they're scheming.
Then why'd you shoot mine off?
Oh, I missed.
Oh man, that was the leg. Don't worry, I can do it again.
Don't hit the femoral artery this time.
You know what they
Please
say?
don't. I'm
God's
slowly
a little-
bleeding out.
God's a little fuzzy around kneecaps.
That's the leg, Hoju. You're rapidly bleeding out.
He is
That's
a
why
little
my
bit fuzzy on the
character's so pale.
subject of kneecaps.
God.
A follow-up quote. I was aiming for his head.
I was aiming for it. Literally, I saw that was one of the last scenes we watched with me and Lady while I was Sugar Firefly.
Ah, nice non-lethal. I was aiming
Yeah.
for his head.
I was aiming for his head. I am. Hold on, I'm hoping Lady isn't watching. Lady, if you're watching, plug your ear for like 5 seconds. Man, her favorite character is Booker, and I'm gonna feel really bad for her. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
There are people who find Wash to be their favorite.
Shut the fuck up! Eat a dick! Anyway, with that moment of passion over, we resume with, we're actually not gonna start with the surgery first, chat. We're gonna start over with Marcus. Marcus!
So,
Now keep in mind, just to help give an idea of timing, by now the surgery would be starting. Because it does take you a few minutes as you are brought out, and you're brought over to what appears to be what was a manor, but a lot of the rooms have now been converted into makeshift cells. And you do see that there are a bunch of different members of the Knights of the Rot's Defiance all scattered about, positioned. And you do pass by a few different cells, and all of them, the bars are kind of just hammered into the wall. The cells are just rooms, and whatever size room they have, they just throw it in, and then they have a little plaque that they paint all the names of different people on. You do give me an awareness test real quick.
I'm actively looking for a plot that says Val Tannis.
That is why I'm having you roll that awareness.
Man, all right. Yeah.
Let me look. How'd that go?
You're not quite able to find Val's right off the bat. However, you do see one weird cell that only has 2 names in it. One is a Fea Sispert, the other one is an Ovida Walamar. That god, that name. Yeah, Ovida Walamar.
So Ovida, Walamar, and what was the other one?
Feva Sispert.
I love hive names.
I need to write these down, dude.
Do you want me to copy paste your spelling for you guys into the chat? Because I can.
Please. I need to see
I'm
this.
doing it off for fucking phonetics, bro. I don't know.
Cooking on Pahonics.
I'm hooked on phonics, bro.
There you guys go.
I'm convinced Hooked on Phonics could fix the American literacy problem.
Yeah.
Oh, did not spell that
Amazing.
one right.
Oh, I thought these were separate names. I thought there were like 4 separate cells called Fiva, Sisbert, Ovida, and Wallamar.
No, Fiva Sisper is the first name. Ovida Wallamar is the second.
Jesus.
Hey, voila.
All right.
So you do come to that cell. And it's odd, because all the other cells, you typically have like 5 or 6 people jammed in. This one's the only one with 2 of them, and you notice that the bars in this one seem to be kind of double reinforced.
What's with this particular cell?
Brock kind of just points over. Oh, these guys really pissed off the boss. I don't know nuts about them, but the boss really doesn't like them.
V, how many guards are in this prison that I've walked by so far?
You've seen about like 8.
Okay. Huh. Do you think I could ask?
They're not really allowed to talk to people. Real quick. Hi, Raiders. Hi, Maydu. Welcome on in. How are we all doing? I thank y'all for coming on in during our Dark Heresy campaign. I'm gonna... Normally I'd do a little bit more of a deeper introduction, but hi for those coming on in. My name's Randall Voidsar. I'm joined by a bunch of my different friends right here. You can find their information located in the Stream Together tag down below. And please do go follow them if you, especially if you end up enjoying what we're doing. And we're here streaming my Dark Heresy campaign, the Dark Crypt Lurkers.
No, it's not.
Sorry, Crypt Watch now. Well,
I
we'll
thought
go
it was
with
Plague
that.
Watch.
It's Plague Watch.
Plague.
If you guys want Plague Watch. So, on that
Okay, Gaslight
note...
Dad.
Excuse me, it's called lamplighting. So, on that note, Maydu, I do thank you for coming on in and sharing your community with me. I am going to get back to this scene that we're kind of in the middle of. I can words tonight, I promise. We're in the middle of, but I do thank you for sharing your community with me. I do hope you have yourself a wonderful night. Back to it, Marcus, as you were.
Right. Oh, I mean, I suppose it's fair, rules and such, but aren't you curious? Such extra effort into just a cell for 2 people.
Such devastation.
Twas not my intention. Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up.
Nightmare.
Give me a charm roll.
Sure. I'll definitely roll.
He looks over at you. No.
But it is.
I know trouble where I sees it. That's trouble. No.
It is trouble. It's very clearly trouble. But it might be just the kind of thing I need to ask people about.
Well, listen, we've been kind of follow me here. We've been hospitable to you. We took you out for drinks. We brought you over to the doctor. Currently, your friends are doing surgery. You're not even fully welcomed in the city yet. That's a step too far. I don't want to lose my fucking job. I like my fucking job. I don't know about you.
Oh, I very much enjoy my profession.
Exactly. And you wouldn't do anything that would risk getting fired.
I suppose not.
Exactly. Now,
I'm just looking around. Is it just me and Brock here? Is there anyone else around?
There are several guards all around you.
Well, I suppose, after some ingratiation then, well, I don't really think many other people here would be any real use, unfortunately. Unless you know about anyone in particular that's done something not nearly as heinous as, well, whatever that's about.
I know a few people. Do you have a name?
Hmm. Not really. I, well, hmm. I think it was a name. Or, I don't know if it was a person or a place, or it might have been a person with the context of whatever I saw over there. Is there anyone in here? Well, I'm sure it's a common name, so bear with me. Val?
You wouldn't be happen to mean Val Tanis, would you?
He shrugs. Is that a particularly important person?
I wouldn't call her important. I'd call her a bitch. I'd call her a thief. She stole one of our stubbas. She was one of us.
Ah. Then that sounds like exactly the kind of person I should talk to.
He squints. Why do you want to talk to a thief?
Well, do you have an intricate knowledge of all the ins and outs of this entire hive?
I know a thing or two. I've been on the streets.
But have you been on every street? Do you know every back alley and shortcut to anywhere and everywhere?
On this level. I know a few.
I would love to know what those are. I would love any kind of aid with that, but my intention is to go to other levels. I would like to go up and away from this nightmare, but I don't think that's going to be possible, so if down is where I need to go, then I need someone who might know what down is like. And I can't think of many people better than a thief. Someone skulking about across who knows how many levels. Unless they're not a particularly prominent thief or a skilled thief, in which case I suppose she would only know this level and I'd be stuck in the same boat, wouldn't I? Figuratively speaking, I don't think there's any boats here.
Yeah, just looks over. I mean, I can bring you to her. Hell, maybe you'll even get some more information. We were missing a stubber. Maybe that stubber you. Maybe she knows where Merrick is. That bastard. Oh, we could find out and then I could get a promotion. You're smart. All right, I like you. We're doing it. And he grabs you by the shoulder and begins leading you over the Val's cell.
I've been called many things. That's a new one. I like it.
As you are led over to Val's cell, you notice that she's in a cell with 12 different people. And immediately Brock walks up and starts taking his baton, just kind of banging on the cell bar. Hey, Val, you got a visitor. She calls out, is it Merrick? No. Then I would rather you piss off.
What's something that Merrick said that she would catch on to?
I'm trying to look through my notes on that. I can't. Let's see here. Oh, that's not it. I don't think Merrick gave us anything in particular. I can't recall if he gave us anything in particular. I don't have anything written down about that.
He did not.
Goes to stare at Cherry's notes.
Goes to stare at Cherry's notes.
Phenomenal. All right, let me think. Well, Marcus just kind of puts a hand up to the helmet, just like thinking. Well, I might not be Merrick, but maybe I can help you with, Merrick.
Oh.
I've recently come from, well, do we come east or west to get here? Or north or south? How do we get here?
Yeah, direction.
You would have come from south.
Oh, well, my retinue and I came from the southern landing dock. And if your friend frequented that place, and maybe I can help. Are you looking for him? I have a feeling that this and these people are, but you know, maybe I can help you in particular. And if you can help me, I'll help you.
She kind of gets up and walks over, and at this point you notice that she, very similar to Meredith, but instead of like red hair, her hair is kind of this dirty blonde, and she is way shorter. She's more towards Lornell's height and stature, but like almost double Lornell's width. She is a very short and stout woman. But her face still covered in what appears to be just different oil and grease, and she seems to have like a jumper mechanicus outfit worn. So go on as you're speaking. You're being
Well,
very vague, and I don't like the vagueness.
Well, I happened across, well, my friends and I happened across a little, I suppose you could call it a bunker, a hideaway. It had a big old gun in it, a heavy stubber. That's it.
Did you happen to see a short guy in there, shorter than me? Don't got all his screws there.
Well, I've ran to quite a few things that have too many screws, but not something that's been lacking in screws. I didn't get a good look at much. All those walkers did show up unexpectedly, so things kind of got cut short a little. But it sounds like you know what I'm talking about. So
I might.
Okay.
So what do you want from me?
He looks around.
Keep in mind, Brock is still standing right next to you.
Yeah. Brock, is there any chance that we could continue this somewhere more private?
After the boss comes back and clears you guys, definitively. For right now, again, I like this idea, but I don't want to get fired, and if this is an elaborate plan for a jailbreak, this would be a great plan for a jailbreak, except the part where you left out all your friends.
Well, if it was an elaborate plan for a jailbreak, then I should have brought all my friends. You're right. But since I didn't, obviously it's not that, is it?
Jesus Christ.
Excellent. Fuck yeah.
That ass slide of thing. Give me either a charm, commerce, or deceive. Your choice.
I rolled a 1.
No fucking way!
Holy shit!
Bluffed the fuck out of him.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! How did that fucking work?
Anthony, get a fate point.
Yay!
That deserves a fate point.
I got 3.
So, he kind of looks at you, looks around. Well, that shit makes sense to me, and he goes over, gets the cell key, and immediately comes back over to unlock the cell. Come on, they got some rooms for interrogating upstairs.
Oh, phenomenal! I would be.
I feel like Anthony should get like a bonus to charm after this session because of that.
I rolled deception.
Listen, I don't want to award experience based on people doing really well at dice, but man, do I want to. Anyway.
That was fucking beautiful. Holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
Alright. So, at around this time, some time has passed within the jail. I'm going to bounce back over to surgery room. Surgery room! At this point, the
Urgery.
Yurgery, Meredith and Romu, you two have already finished prepping for surgery, and you are now standing atop, not atop, beside the body.
Yep, Meredith has taken off most of her bulky armor. She has a rebreather, but she has scrubs on over her, like, underclothes for the armor. She also has the gloves on. It's like, all right. Grabs a scalpel. I guess let's just start this. I've never done an autopsy on... Well, I've never done an autopsy, honestly. I've cut people open, but not, like, dead.
Well, it'll be a learning experience for both of us.
At least he's not going to scream.
Well, that we know
Can I-
of.
Can I get a Medicaid roll?
Can I have any modifier for this for being in proper, like, attire for this?
I'll say with all the tools, given the fact that it's not like you're working with field tools, you're working with tool tools, give yourself a plus 20.
Nice.
So, where exactly are you making the incision, just to make sure that I kind of describe out what you're about to see correctly?
She is starting at the sternum and cutting down to about the halfway point of the stomach.
Alright, so you make that incision, and then you kind of peel back, and immediately you see different kind of wiring, going out from through the rib cage. But this wiring doesn't look like the copper wiring you were seeing earlier. This looks different. It looks dark, a very dark gunmetal with kind of like indentations and rivets, or not rivets, like dips along it. Like it's I'm gonna say the word ribbed. Please don't make a joke. Like a ribbed wire. The wires are running out from inside, going in deeper into his lung cavity and towards kind of his cardiovascular system. And as you continue digging in deeper and deeper, you kind of try to motion underneath the rib cage itself, and you do end up having to just saw your way through it. And as you do, sparks come off the rib cage, and then you are able to remove the rib cage that's kind of blocking over the heart. And you notice that inside of the bone, there is no bone marrow. There's this dark metal. You begin then moving past further and further to try to get to the heart, and then you hit something. Tunk! And it's like this pure iron plate down on the inside. And unlike the plates that you'd seen in the arms and the extremities, where there was like these weird bolts and screws and stuff like that kind of seemed fused in, this seems like a whole plate that is less bolted in and more fused into something deeper that runs along to the edge of the chest. But at that point, you'd be going well beyond your incision point to be able to look any further.
Alright. I guess I'm going to make another incision.
Shame we don't have a
Alright.
chain blade. That would have made this really fast.
Yeah, I wonder what Eliza's up to. Cuts to her just like praying at water.
Can you give me another Medicaid roll?
Hi, sorry I'm back. I had to feed my dog.
You're fine.
Dog. What has happened?
We're
Oh,
doing
I'm getting
surgery.
deep in this, man.
Oh,
Where are you making this incision along?
I'm making a cross incision to basically really not just like open this man up a little bit, like just peeling back the entire open the entire skin and fat layer of this dude and just splaying it out.
So you're kind of
this is-
making a cross right over the top of his chest, and to be able to get more into just different parts of his cardiovascular system within the chest itself. And as you do so, you're finding more and more of these wires. And again, you do kind of also cut out the other half of that rib cage to be able to get access. And again, much like the first half that you sawed through, this one you saw through, and it's metal cores inside the ribs. And Romu! Oh, you're back. All right. So again, it's you remove that and place it to the side, and then as you kind of begin to try and circumvent and begin just moving everything, you do even remove the lungs, but you find that the lungs are not tied to anything. It seems that they kind of just go into the plate and then fuse into the plate, but they're being blocked by the plate itself. And you remove enough from the plate itself, and it seems to go around the entirety of the inside of this chest. But towards the center, there seems to be... The best way I can describe it is like a faded scar, but in metal. There's a symbol that's in the center of this chest plate. But it is extremely faded at this point.
warp check.
Is there any check I can do to try to figure out what this symbol is?
You can give me a you have like a forbidden knowledge roll, right?
Yep, I have heresy.
You can give me heresy code. You can give me
I forgot you were there,
Telepathic
Lornell.
or warp
Lornell.
for me.
You give warp. And Romu, because you are there, do me a favor, especially with what sect of the Mechanicum you are. Give me a Mechanicus lore roll.
Fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ, there we go. Hi. Linux did stupid shit and and the whole operating system is crashed. I've swapped over to my laptop
Damn.
while I try to get that.
Oh,
no.
Can I get a repeat, please?
So to catch you on up, Cherry had started cutting away more of the chest and has fully
Yeah, I
revealed...
got to where she had just cross-cut him.
So, after peeling away all of that, they have found that that plate that is over the heart, different organs are attached to the plate, but they don't go through it. They're trying to just, like the plate melded in and ate up the space that they were once occupying. And then in the center of that plate is a symbol. These two just try to roll their to try and see if they can figure out what that symbol is, because the symbol is kind of like a faded scar. And they can't quite make it out. I have offered you to roll AdMech knowledge on it.
Okay, let me just get back into the damn game.
My biggest worry is because you're still listed in the lobby that you're not going to be able to log in because you are currently logged in.
Oh, I can fix that really quick. Hold on.
Oh no, I can
Shutter
I can
press.
kick you.
I don't need you to kick me. I'm just force shutting down that other PC. It'll kick me momentarily. Ugh.
There's a problem. Closing the web page doesn't kick you automatically. It keeps you there for a bit.
Okay, then do me a favor and I guess just kick me.
Kicked. You should be able to rejoin.
Okay. Except not.
Refresh the page.
I've now done it a couple of times.
Are you still listed as a player? Let's find out.
No. I do not
Did I
see him on the logged in player list.
No, I'm making sure that their account is still fucking there.
Yeah, it wouldn't be good if it wasn't.
It's still there. They are still in the lobby, according to me.
Well, that would do it.
So I don't think me kicking you is gonna fix that, unless you just logged into.
I haven't, no.
Alright. Let me try one more time. Refresh the page, try seeing if you can log in now.
Nope.
Okay, that's really bad, because this roll could be on a scale of 1 to 10 for plot importance an 11.
Great.
Because
Love when-
instead of refreshing it, did you try closing the whole thing and then reopening
I have,
it?
yeah. I have, yeah. A couple of times. I'm gonna try pulling it into a different browser altogether, because I've got a couple of them on this laptop.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'm gonna bounce back to Marcus then. I'm sorry to interrupt this scene.
Yeah, sure.
Minor technical difficulties, everybody. So Marcus, we're gonna continue with you until T's able to reconnect.
Just building tension.
Mm-hmm. Because
Nope,
the
still
other
can't.
fix for it would be me shutting down the entire server and bringing it back up, which would be about like 5 minutes.
Anybody else need another piss break?
It would take a
I could
second. Hold
piss.
on. It would take a second. Let me chat. Don't worry about the screen. Hold on. Let me crashing this game with no survivors. Bane.
It's funny that the AdMech is having technical difficulties.
The irony is not lost.
Oh,
Great.
yes. It's proof that I didn't pray hard enough for Linux to keep working.
Your machine spirit is displeased.
Believe me, nobody's more displeased than me.
Log in. My servers. Crypt lurkers. Restart Foundry. That should have
It was
literally
like
just
yeah.
been... Alright. Now Tia's the only one that can log in. Hold on.
Administrator access required. Hey, wait.
On. Alright. Administrator access. I grabbed the password.
Oh my god, it's the same as my luggage.
Crypt lurkers. Loading. Booting. Alright, everyone should be... Your game's back up. Everyone get in.
I mean, it
I
never
never
ended for
left.
me. Yeah.
How the fuck did you guys not get... It says
I
I'm the
rolled a
only one in
one.
this room. You may need to refresh the page and log back in.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I am back.
Yes,
in.
boss.
There
I
we go.
guess.
Technical difficulties fixed.
It's time for your
Wee.
2 a.m. dick flattening.
Okay.
Honk.
Damn.
Wait. Okay.
Alright, so... Anyway, that AdMech lore roll.
Add McLore roll. Do I get any modifiers?
None.
Fuck. I close my eyes, I cover them, and I click roll.
Yeah!
Successful.
Goddamn.
30.
Holy shit.
Think. Oh
This
my
is
god.
why you
Romo.
don't observe.
Just for the fun, just to help reemphasize for the rest of the party, can you tell the remind everyone here what specific branch of the AdMech you're a part of?
Why, yes. I am a seeker. It is my job to go out into the galaxy and learn and learn and learn and hoard that knowledge and bring it back to Sacred Mars eventually and expand the eternal repositories.
You have learned many different technologies while out there. Many from within humanity.
And a lot
some
besides.
from without. And I'm gonna post it over into the chat, and then I'm gonna bring it up on the window for stream.
Oh, let me
The
see.
symbol
Let me see.
inside on this chest, as you rub your thumb over it, everyone else is not able to see it because it's so worn away that they can't quite see it. But as you run your thumb over it, and then your scanners kind of scan over it, you're able to make out this symbol on
This
its
fucking
chest.
thing. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh no.
Do you have anything, Romo?
My fucking auto cut out. I didn't hear what it was.
They'll look
I
over at
fucking
General.
knew it. I
Look at
fucking
General.
knew it.
That was my next guess.
No,
Oh,
I figured that's what it was gonna be from the fucking start.
I
Talking about
forgot
the
they
skin.
did that too.
Oh, my
We're about to have a very bad
God.
day.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no!
Oh, that's
That
what they're
was
putting.
literally guess number 2 after fucking
They're
No,
back.
Dark
Hang on,
Mechanica.
I didn't know Necron could do this.
Oh
can, yeah.
no. Oh, there's other people's skin on. Oh, fuck.
Everybody say hello to the. Actually, no. I'm gonna sit on that.
Yeah, just sit on it. Let's get to the scene.
Let's get to the scene.
So, Robu, how do you react?
Meredith,
Yes.
how much cleaning liquor do you have?
Looks over the cabinet, or actually looks to that cabinet in her bag. I got enough to probably clear this off if we need it.
Pour it over the body and use your lighter. Right now.
Actually, if you do need that, I probably could just, you know.
Nope, it won't
Nope.
do anything.
I cover it with cleaning alcohol, and then take the little flask under the lid, get the lighter, and light the body on fire.
Well, now go find the doctor.
On it.
As-
Lornell just kind of scampers out.
Lornell, as you get the doctor and come back, the body is burning at a rather rapid pace, even for flesh. And you and the doctor come back in, as at this point the body has burnt away. Enough to reveal that underneath all that skin and flesh and that wiring, hold on, you see a shape that looks like this underneath it.
What in the Emperor's name is that?
My throat. What is that?
What in the hemp? Oh my!
We
fucking poor Hylic just
are in-
kind of grabs your stomach and starts like trying not to throw up.
We are in very big trouble.
At that
So
moment,
that's what they are.
the eyes on this body light up,
No.
and the
Oh,
body
no.
sits up.
Alakablam!
And that we're getting into
I-
combat.
Jesus.
I should have known the body
Now-
wasn't dead because you kept saying surgery instead of autopsy.
Ah,
I'm very careful with my words.
Hold on, I think my burger is here. I'll be right back, and then we'll be ready for
That's-
combat.
Literally why I was like, mm-mm. Bad
It's
day.
Oh,
Bad
oh,
day,
fuck, I
bad
don't
day,
have my-
bad day.
It's a
I don't have my
fucking
armor on.
pariah. It's
It
a fucking
is.
pariah. Oh no.
So, somebody
I need
really
these-
needs to go find
This-
Eliza.
Yeah, Eliza's fucking who knows where, and I'm about to interrogate a fucking, I think, a squat.
Yeah, you know,
No,
I
no.
really like old 40k lore. There's some neat stuff that they
Yeah.
did really remove from the canon.
Yeah,
they
I'm
just
sure
don't talk
you
about.
do.
Yeah. Look, man, Dark Crusade was my introduction to 40k, and that fucking dude for the Necrons was so cool and weird and creepy.
Yeah.
They were learning what he was and like how he got metamorphed. It was fucked up. It was awesome.
I can't believe how big he is.
Oh yes.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
not a
definitely the
represent.
scale.
This battle is going into theater of mind because it's you're fighting one dude inside of an infirmary. There's no need for me to get out a battle map for.
And one of you took your armor off.
I had you to put on the fucking scrubs. It wouldn't fit otherwise.
This is a bad day. This is full on Jackie Chan. Bad day, bad day, bad day, bad day.
What button do I press for fucking initiative again? Right, I go over to here and then
You gotta cross swords, yeah.
You got kicked out of the stream together, by the way.
Oh yes, you're right. Hold on, let me rejoin it.
we gotta kill this thing fast.
Yes, we do. Where is
Oh
the
my.
current stream together?
That should still be over in the Dark Heresy Planning channel.
Ah, yes, there it is.
Thankfully, the
Joint
the
Szechuan.
pariah rolled a very, very low roll.
You're groggy.
Oh, we're
I stand
just
by what I
waiting
said.
on
I'm like, I
Lornell.
wish we had a chain. I wish we had a chain blade right now.
Oh.
I'm putting you back in the retcon hole. Go away. No. I
He's
insist.
back in the retcon hole.
Hang on, I
Oh,
got
this is a bad day.
I know, right?
Hang on, this is what we're gonna do. I just posted the GIF in chat.
Yeah, literally me right now.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up for chat right now. No. Go back in
Back
the
in
hole.
the retcon.
Go
Back
down.
in the retcon hole.
Be gone. You were deemed to be broken before, and you're still broken now. Back in the hole. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
See, the knives for hands, you had me. You had me because I went flare virus initially, and clothing yourself in flesh. But pariah,
Worse.
you're fucked up. You're fucked
I
up
was
and
thinking-
evil. That's
I was
fucked up.
thinking this was some fucked up Slaneshi cult.
Nah. Slanesh is anything but creative, unfortunately.
No, Slanesh
This
is
is a-
very creative. However,
They have a lot of like cool
no,
body horror
you're
stuff.
right on the money when with Flare Virus. There is a little bit more explanation.
Oh god! Insane pariah with the flare virus. Ah, Jesus Christ!
We forget that it's not unique to a single kind
It
of
isn't.
Necron.
It isn't a single unit. It's everybody can get it. You ever see what
Thanks.
happened when a fucking cryptomancer gets it? It's a bad day.
Yeah, it is.
All right, I'm back with my burger.
We're about
I
to
did
have
not
a very bad day.
Okay.
Lorna, we're waiting for you to roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
You're in the room. You ain't managed to get out yet, homie, before this thing sat up.
All right, so
Thanks.
good news. The turn order is Romu, Meredith, Lornell, and then the Pariah.
Good. I was ready.
So, while I'm pulling up the combat music, Romu, what are you doing?
Alakablam and shouting at the doctor to get the hell out.
All right. Yeah, it's point blank because you're standing over it as it sits up. By the way, it's still on fire.
Good. Good.
I love this. I love the
Good.
Terminator imagery.
I'm not going anywhere.
Roll the
Range.
shoot.
Point blank. Alakablam, motherfucker. You're kidding.
No.
Ooh, that's bad.
93.
That's bad.
Your first half action has been wasted as the shot goes wide.
He startled me. I do it again.
Startled. It's coming right at us.
There we
go. One hit, give me damage.
Ooh.
9 impact, 2 pen to the body.
Ping, you hit him. And don't get me wrong, it's a very strong hit. But then it just turns at you, and it looks very angry.
Do we need to leave?
You need to leave.
So, on that note, how much pen does your gun have, by the way?
A lot. It's a hand cannon.
You know, what is
That
the actual number?
The actual number is 2.
So... Gotcha. Alright. Just need to figure out how much damage is done total. That is the end of your turn, though. We go over to Meredith.
Well, my med kit bag is nearby. I'm gonna say my long blast is probably nearby too.
It
I'm
will
gonna
take
grab
you...
that.
I will say an action to half action to move to the bag, and then another half action to grab your gun.
Fuck me, that's my whole. I have nothing else.
Yep.
Yep.
You're
Fuck
just gonna
me, a
have to prep.
doctor.
You're lucky that I literally am here and it's my gun is just at my waist.
Yep.
Like-
Yeah. Fuck. I'm glad you're here. I dive for my rifle. And grab it, and that's gonna just be my action and turn.
Alright. Lornell.
It had break is starting soon.
Hmm. Should I Alakablam him with an assail with magic?
Yeah, you can.
Wait. Oh shit. Wait, no, that's meta knowledge. Aren't like Necrons specifically built to be like resistant against warp powers?
I grin at you.
I grin at you big and wide.
I snile ever so neatly.
I start pouring myself a shot.
Honestly, valid.
They're not... Keep in mind, they are not... Like many things with...
They're not immune.
Yeah, they're not immune. But... If
Well.
there was a faction to point and say, probably resistant to psyker bullshit, it'd be them.
But you don't know
yeah.
that. You've never met them.
I have not. Which direction is this guy in? It's this guy, right?
Yep. No, keep in mind, you are, this theater of mind, you're all gathered around, you're kind of like in the center of this room, because there was like a corner, like a little corner office that they had this body in specifically, and he's in the center, the body's in the center of the room, you're all kind of surrounding that body. At this point, Meredith is kind of ducked out to like a little side area of the room where all her equipment is.
Does the fire look like it's doing anything to him?
No. Terminator imagery here.
Understood.
He's very upset.
I'm
like half eating
a burger. All good.
Repeat that, but not eating a burger.
Sorry, I'm like half eating a burger while I do this.
Chew on not your turn.
Fuck it. I'm gonna. Well, I feel like his first reaction is to try and assail him with psychic power.
All right. Hit me with that psychic test.
Summon a demon. Let's see how this goes.
At this point, it
And
probably
because
would
I
actually
remember
help.
to,
Yes, it would.
and because I actually remember this time, I have a plus 30 modifier to my ability. The bolt. I'd like to use a fate point to lower that to success, please.
Go ahead. You use the however many fate points you need to lower it. Keep in mind each fate point is 10.
It's at a 73, so I can lower it. I can lower it from an 83 to a 73.
That's a meat
There you
speed.
go.
All right.
Give
So
me
I can't
damage.
roll for damage here, because this is a failure here. Let me look at how much.
Yeah,
this
I believe
does.
you just do a 1d10.
Yeah, 1d10.
The big trade-off is that it ignores armor.
Yep. How do I roll just a regular dice? Oh, right. I forgot it. There's an
yeah.
slash roll exclamation point D10.
Alternatively, I think you can click the little roll dice icon at the top of your character sheet
Yeah.
and type in what you want it to roll.
That thing?
It says
Yeah, right next to the cog that says
it
sheet.
says custom
don't
roll,
need-
but it says there's like target and modifier.
You don't need to do the exclamation point.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. There you go.
That is 6 plus. Hold on, let me look at how much. Plus my psycho rating, so that is 8.
God damn it.
All right. As you kind of just put one finger to the temple and the staff outward, just this. Everyone else sees it like a rippling air through the like the air's rippling itself. You see this kind of sickly glow that slams into the pariah as it does kind of lean with the shock, and whatever shot that you saw Romu do, you hit harder. But it kind of rolls, rolls off the table, but it is still standing.
I am going to use my half action to step back, probably. Or I can shoot it point blank. I probably could.
Your choice if you wish to give yourself a little bit of distance or not.
I'm gonna try and give myself some. How far can I move? Half is 3. So
Yeah, you'd be able to put this way, you'd be able to move anywhere within the room or step outside the room, just for the sake of the theater of the mind.
I think I'll step over to where I'd step over to where Meredith is, like in the kind of storeroom to grab like stuff.
Why would you come over here?
What am I gonna do?
I don't have armor on. You're just gonna leave it here.
I'm pretty sure it's still mad at me.
Not for us to decide. It's for the game master to decide.
So, on that note,
Guess we'll find
we
out.
now
eh?
move over to the... Oh, you guys do actually have yourself arranged like it would be in the room. The pariah steps up towards Romu, as they are the closest target, grabbing the little, like, table they were set up on and just throwing it against the wall as it clatters and shatters, before
Oh, geez.
winding up a punch and swinging at our poor Romu.
I think it doesn't have a gun.
That hits. Let me get damage.
Are you sure it hits?
Positive. Romu, you're hit for 6 damage towards your chest.
Okay.
No pen. Because he is
Okay.
just kind of punching you.
He thumps me once in the chest, and I take 1 damage.
He didn't roll great on his damage, unfortunately, for me. So on that note, that does end his turn. Meanwhile, Eliza.
Yes.
You're sitting in your
Gunfire.
room praying to with a jug of water, and then all of a sudden you hear a bang, and then just there's this kind of like loud knock noise, and then a clattering of metal coming from downstairs. Do you go to investigate?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
All right. So Eliza is sprinting to the combat room. Eliza will be there in Avengers Endgame. No, Eliza will be there next
Doomsday.
turn. Doomsday. So we go back to the top of turn order. Romu.
Blast
Wow.
this fool.
I am going to blast this fool, and then I have to reload. Finally.
How many shots are in that thing?
5. I haven't reloaded between our last couple of things.
Nah.
So, half action, point blank. Oh!
Oh, nice.
Give me damage.
11.
And 2 points a pen. Alakablam.
Bang! You hit him. He kind of tilts back from the blow. And then just kind of leans back up, standing right in the position he was. There is a very large indent right in the head where you left that shot. But he's still standing and walking.
I think that was in the arm.
It wasn't in the arm? It was in the arm.
It was in the right arm, yeah. Spins him around, but he just
Spins
continues
him
the
around.
circle to come
Same
span.
idea. Yeah, it's same idea, but instead of leaning from getting shot in the head, he spins from getting shot in the arm.
Oh no.
You still have 1 half action left. What would you like to do?
I'm going to reload.
Alright.
Although it says varies on the reload action.
So
It depends on
there's-
the
I'll be
gun
right
that
back.
you have.
yeah.
The gun will state what speed it is. I can tell you right now your hand cannon's half action.
That's what I thought, yeah, when I was looking at my stuff.
Meredith.
Yeah, I have my long lads. Half aim fire.
Whoops. Yeah, reload, out of ammo. I clicked reload. There we go. Oh, shit.
God damn.
Yourself, I can't have a scary encounter with one thing, because Cherry will fucking just stare at it and be like, no.
If she hits.
You did.
Yes, this time.
Oh. It's saying in general, gotcha. Alright.
Yes.
Eliza! I'm gonna get this from your perspective, because, Cherry, where'd that blow land?
Right in the chest. Or body.
Oh no!
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh! Oh no!
Wait, what do you mean, oh no?
Oh no! Cherry, you fool!
What do you mean? What's oh no,
He's gonna blow! He's gonna blow!
fuck!
Yeah!
He's a fucking Necron! He just
Let's
set
go!
off the reactor with an energy. Well, okay, it was nice knowing you guys.
Alright.
Oh god.
Alright, no, hold
Goes
on.
to blow up.
I'm gonna roll it publicly. We'll see whether or not, because I have to roll to see whether or not you guys take damage. No, alright, the ammunition does not explode.
Okay.
So, as you round the corner,
Why
you
did it
just
roll as
see-
me?
That's an excellent. Oh, because I currently have you highlighted on my thing. Yeah. As you round the corner, you see this monstrosity and an affront to humankind, standing up on fire, walking towards Romu as a last shot rings by you and strikes the robot and it explodes.
She looks behind her wherever the last shot hit the wall, and then slowly turns back and looks back down the hall and starts. I would say it's stomping. It is definitely stomping towards them. What heretical nonsense have you started now?
Xenos, cut its fucking head off right now.
She immediately turns and starts stomping on the head.
It has a lot of resistance. It's not like you just immediately on the first one, but on the
She has
fifth
no
one,
plans
you
for it
do.
to be the first one. She is pounding it until it is bolts.
Dismember it completely.
Got you. All right. From my rest. Yeah.
No, sorry, I was about to ask what the rest of you doing. Lornell, what are you doing?
Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna fucking blast it again. I'm gonna alakablam it.
He is currently dead.
Oh,
Yeah, Cherry shot it for like 29 damage.
holy shit, Cherry.
Dead
I
for
have
now. Take it
it
apart.
has felling 4. This deletes
Um,
things.
Is it still on fire?
Yes, and currently there's an Eliza stomping its head into the fucking dirt.
Good shit.
Or,
Eliza.
well, wood, I guess.
Metal.
I guess I'll like. Well, the fire's not doing anything. I guess I could like. Put out the fire psychically. I could do that.
As you go to do that, you give me a sign of
No, I mean
science.
it's a
Wait.
manipulate flame ability. That's something I could do.
Oh, then
Like,
give
that's
me a
an
roll
actual
for that.
power. Gotcha. It's routine plus 20, and since it's a psychic power, this whole thing is plus 50.
Do me a favor. Any bonuses you'd get, remove them right now. Just
What?
your flat roll.
A flat roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how risky that is.
Hey,
Correct.
Koju, I'm gonna tell you something above table, real fast.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah,
Do
what's
you know
up?
what a pariah? Do you know what a Necron pariah is?
No, I don't.
Hey, you know what a blank is, right?
Fuck.
This is your origin of that.
I wouldn't say origin, but
Manufactured.
Manufactured.
Yeah, but the pariah gene was also made by the Necrons.
oh, that part,
Okay.
yeah.
So I literally can't.
Yeah, it's
Well, I
honestly
already-
a miracle you managed to get off your first shot and hit him.
What the fuck is that?
The thing is, I haven't rolled yet, but I've already like. I can't just not do it because you guys like told me of like the pariah stuff.
My funny bullet rain stick, Marin.
Well, I feel like Lornell was going to attempt to do it anyways, and even though I technically haven't rolled, he doesn't know. So I'm gonna make an attempt. Okay.
Hey.
You are able
Yeah.
to put out the flame.
Yeah, you see Lornell kind of reach out his hand, and the fire, as if it's being like, you know, like how you see a candle and you put like a glass canyon and you put the top on top of it and the fire slowly goes out. That's basically what happens. Just slowly snuffs it out.
I miss that scythe every day.
Scythe?
Oh, that was a good weapon. It's from
That was a good weapon.
Curse of
It's from a
Strahd.
D&D campaign we're in, yeah. A scythe called Snuff. As you snuff out the flame, immediately Hylik and Thrak run to the room, and Thrak's like, "Is everything all right? What the?" Sorry, hold on. He has a deep voice. Is everything all right? What in the heavens is? What is that thing?
Romu's pistol comes up when they come in.
Yeah, like Lorna almost turns around, hand out, before he sees that it's them.
Thrak pulls out his auto gun's like, hey.
All of you, right now, listen to me very carefully. We are in a lot of trouble. And this just went from being a sightseeing tour to the business of the Emperor's Holy Inquisition.
Wasn't it already?
They didn't know that.
Yeah. Thrak kind of looks confused. Hylik does not. I've heard, not necessarily rumors, but like I've heard the name be met. Are all of you? And she seems just beside herself, just trying to find words. And then she turns to Thrak. When Derek comes back, we need to. And Thrak just kind of looks. Yeah, a report. I know. No, not a report. This huge meaning. Did you say Xenos life form, like an alien?
And one of the most dangerous of the lot.
And Romu kicks the remnants of the corpse.
Absolute blasphemer. An abomination to the motive force.
What the hell even is this thing?
Well, you lived, I guess I can tell you. Say
A machine in a
hello.
flesh suit.
Not incorrect. Say hello to a Necron.
On that
Do
note,
I-
we jump scenes.
We're jumping back to the fucking prison scene.
We're jumping back to Marcus. Marcus, you're currently sitting in a investigation, kind of like an interrogation room, makeshift one, off the side with Brock and Val Tanis.
Oh, how quaint in here. So nice. Cozy, even, considering.
Yeah. We could be out there amongst the rot.
Oh, so true. I'll take my chances in here. But, all that aside, your friend, Merrick, does he have a
Yeah.
family name?
She kind of just squints. Draktha, I think it is?
Draktha. Well, I'll log it away. Who knows? It's subject to change. You say he's your friend, but you're not fully aware of his name?
The friend is a loose term, business partner.
Business partner. Business is, well,
Scavengers. We're survivors amongst you.
I'm sure that was the case far before this event, right?
You could say that.
I wouldn't suppose you may know your way around, well, the levels of this hive. Upper,
I know.
lower.
I know upper, lower, inner, outer. You ask it, I can tell you.
If I ask and you tell, is it going to be actually accurate, though?
Depends what you have to offer for accuracy.
Well, I suppose As a sign of goodwill, I'll ask you, what do you want?
Out.
Well, obviously, but aside from that,
Fancy living quarters, maybe a room inside of Derek's house over there.
I wouldn't want to go in there. It's filled with dead poxwalkers. But mm, better living quarters. I suppose it is cramped in there, isn't it?
For reference, she said Derek, not Merrick's.
I'm sorry, Derek. Okay. I bet I got the fucking.
You,
Can't blame me on that
you
one,
got
brother.
the ick.
Yeah. Derek's house. Well, doesn't he live in the cathedral?
Yeah, nice. It gets a nice view up there. I'd like to live there, you know?
You live in the
think you understand.
belfry.
I'm just here to be a survivor. I have been keeping my nose to the ground, and I have been working on scrounging everything. And I've gone even as far as lungs territory and made it out a-okay. I've
Perfect.
seen things down there.
Even better. Because I want to know what's down there.
Oh, well, but, you know, there's the lungs. There's some skinners have made their way down there, too. And then, besides zombies, there's something else. But I need to know. How curious are you?
Dangerously, I'd say.
Then, what can you do for my current situation for me to know? Hold that thought 1 second, Anthony. Hi, Ruru. Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome on in. Ruru, I thank you for sharing your community with me. Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Varandel. These are my friends, and currently we are role-playing our Dark Heresy 2nd Edition campaign. You now see why I didn't want to call you guys Plague Watch, by the way. Crypt Watch.
Oh.
All right.
You know,
well,
I never
third,
did ask what Ordo
yeah.
fucking Drake worked for.
The plague one.
Yeah, he works for the Plague One. Which is interesting. Why aren't there Necrons here? The questions for later. But Ruru, I thank you for your for raiding on in. I thank you for sharing the community with me. If you need to raid and run, that's understandable. I'm going to get back to role playing and continuing advancing the scene here. But again, thank you so much, hon. So again, to kind of just reintroduce where we were. So you're deathly curious. What do you have to pay me to satiate your curiosity?
Well, I can't give you freedom, but I'm sure it's not unreasonable to ask for a bigger cell, or maybe just an emptier one. He looks over to Brock. Is it?
He kind of just shakes his head. If you guys' story clears up, maybe. You guys don't really. You're a group of. Why would we be nice to her? You guys are a group of like stragglers, and like if you cleared the zombies, got the stubber, maybe we could ask for a bigger cell.
Nicer.
Well, they are most certainly going to retrieve that stubber, at the very least. So, the nicer cell's on the table, but a cell is a cell all the same, I suppose.
Yeah, and I don't much care for a nicer cell for this information.
Would it... Maybe I could... How about this? If I can't give you an immediate reward in regards to a better living condition, could maybe offer something to make it more bearable for the time being, temporarily, of course, until we can arrange a more beneficial set of circumstances for you.
Give me a charm.
Yeah. I really need to boost these. Nope.
One off from 69. And from
Yeah.
6-7.
Hey,
You don't get either funny number. She kind of just
something
looks at
funny
you,
here.
folds her arms. Unless you're willing to give me exactly what I want, I'd like to get it back to my cell, please.
Hmm. Hmm. I mean, I'm thinking here for a second. Just bear with me here.
Yeah.
Just. There's no way that goes right.
Oh my god, that TV has a VGA connector.
I don't have anything worthwhile right now. I don't think I can kill Brock. Not sneaky. Let me think. No, I mean, they have a point. I don't have enough influence here yet to just throw it. Oh, I don't know what's happening outside, especially. So. Okay. Say I can bargain for your freedom. This place is short on hands, and if you people can be useful, usually people get to walk around free. If I can get something like that for you, would you be able to help my friends and I navigate the lower levels? The Skinners and the Lunns, specifically.
If you can bargain my freedom in any way that you can, then yes. But I would need that payment up front. I'm not going to give you this information without you without getting something. I need something tangible.
Sadly, all I have are drugs. But I suppose needing to wait to get your freedom out of here is what needs to happen. Not that I was
She
asking
looks at
you to pay
you
up front.
with very wide eyes for a moment. Hold on, back to that. What kind of drugs?
Oh, when I offered to make your stay more enjoyable, when you turned it down, I assumed you weren't interested in such things.
You did not tell me you had drugs.
Well, nothing crazy. But that entirely, well, here at least, I am not entirely sure if, well, you wouldn't use it the second you get your hands on it here in this room, would you? Because if you want
I'll
it, I want
answer.
nothing else.
I will tell you some of what I saw, and then I am going to use it.
At least he turns to Brock. Well, at least she'll be easy to put back into the cell, right?
Brock just kind of sighs and rubs his temple. They'll leave me out of this.
Well, if you don't want to be liable, the door's right there. If you just want to turn around.
And at that point, he steps out of the room and closes the door.
He immediately turns to her and leans in. Your friend asked us to get you out of here. He's skulking around the town right now. And I'm trying my hardest. Mm-hmm. He reaches into his back, he pulls out an injector, puts it on the table. Now, I am trying everything I can right now to make this as easy as possible. My friends and I are here on very important business, and right now this place is turned upside down and gone to hell at the same time, which is impressive, considering. Now, I need to know everything you know about what's down there, because if there is something there that we aren't prepared for and it ends up getting us killed, I would be very upset about that. Quite miffed, even. Potentially irritated. And none of those things are good. And he reaches back in reaches into a different pocket. He puts out a dose of Obscura.
What? Holy shit, dude.
Do me a favor, give me a charm plus 30.
How many drugs do you have on you?
That is a great question.
Am I gonna get an
Fuck
answer?
you. That's fucked.
That is
Don't you
actually
guys-
Are
fun.
you able to spend your fate points? You have full
I
fate,
have
don't you?
I think I actually, from what you gave me an extra one, I think I have over that. I have like 3 fate points. I think I'm supposed to have more because I was from a feral world, but I don't know. But anyway, we're maxing with these.
So, what
Yeah,
would
but
your
that's a
target have been?
98.
My target would have been 46 minimum. So I don't think I have enough fate points to force that down the drain.
I can't stand you guys. So she just kind of looks at the drugs, looks back up. How do I know you're not lying?
Merrick drank the about yay tall, smells awful, very strange, very jittery, nearly blew my head off with that stubber, by the way. He's crawled into the vent the moment the Poxwalker showed up because, he has to look out for himself, of course, and he puts that ridiculously oversized backpack in ways I can't imagine. Though I have witnessed it, I still don't understand how he does that. And right now, he is currently someone we're trying to get help out of, just like I'm trying to get help out of you. If I can get you here and him here to help us, that increases the survival odds of my friends and I and yourselves. So, what more do you want to know about Merrick? He's a drunk, he's a coward, he probably would have stolen this off my back if he knew I had it.
Give me one last roll for the really excellent desperate role play there.
And
Same modifier.
19.
There we
There
go.
we fucking go.
If
Okay.
I burn fate to make it a 1, can I get a critical success? I'm kidding.
Yeah. I don't see why you
Do
can't.
it! Do it right now! Do it!
Okay, cool.
Do it
I
before
want
he gets spotted!
I burned two.
Yes, do it!
Yeah, I burned 2 fate points to make that, I guess, a 1.
You
As
only
you
need to
burn the
one,
2
they're
fate
worth
points.
10.
I thought critical was just a 1.
Oh no, you're
No,
right. You're
critical.
sorry. I can't do
We
math.
thought Romu was the negotiator. Turns out it's
Critical
Marcus.
is 5 or lower. So as you finally make that negotiation, she just kind of pauses, grabs both the drugs, but then leans back. First, I want Merrick safe. Even if you can't bust me out, make sure he stays safe. Second, I'm sure coming into here, you saw signs for a Feva Sispert and an Ovida Walmar.
He would not let me into that cell no matter how kindly I asked. I even flooded my eyes.
You need to get to there. They have information. They're not all there. Fiva was a former member of the church. That they were the pastor for it. And the ecclesiarch, if you will. And Ovida, she was Derek's right-hand man. Both of them had taken an expedition down. I was part of that expedition. All of us went down to that lower level. I got separated. Not by accident, by choice. Me and the rest of the group stayed together. But those two, they went off. We found something on the lower levels. It was weird. It was like a large hill just in the middle of this one section. And it was nothing but rust. You got tons upon tons upon tons of just flakes of rust. Like a sand dune. And when they came back, they were incoherent. They were spouting nonsense, and after pulling both of them aside to speak to them, Derek kind of rolled his shoulders. Or she kind of rolls her shoulders. Derek had those two interned, and the rest of the squad dismissed. We were all kicked out of the encampment. That's why I have kind of a specific bone to pick, and why I choose to steal from here and not scavenge from the rest of the hive. I'm owed, damn it. And I want to find out what happened. Merrick, as good of a man he is, you've seen him, small, runty. He's not the brightest tool in the shed.
Very infatuated with you.
Yeah, Yep. Yeah.
Mm,
Unfortunately, I could use that. I'll admit it. I'm not the best person, but you know what I am? I'm someone trying to figure out what the fuck happened down there. What was all that rust? Why did it drive some of the most pious men I know to madness? But they won't let anyone near that cell.
well, we're going to get into that cell and speak to them one way or another, because you, Val, have given me more than I could have ever hoped for.
You're still gonna get me out, right? A deal's a deal.
He extends his hand to her.
He reaches over and shakes it.
You have my word. As a member of the God Emperor's holiest Inquisition, you will be free.
The what?
Thank you for your service to the Imperium. He sits up.
At this point, she takes one of the injector needles. Poof! You can pull him in now.
He just goes over and knocks on the door. He's still there.
Brock
Opens door.
looks in.
There's a pariah.
There's a pariah. No, as you open the door, Brock
knew
looks
it.
in.
Take him down.
You good with her?
As good can get, I suppose, for now. I'm definitely have to come back here and maybe bring my friends. They are far better at this than I am. He just opens the door, just, steps aside, lets them see that she's kind of fucking gonzo. I'm gonna need this back, though, as he takes the injector and he's... well, she's all yours. I'll be waiting to be escorted out of here, I suppose.
So you are escorted, and eventually you do return back. And as you and Brock are walking through the infirmary, you're kind of like, where the fuck is everybody? And then you walk into a room, and at this point, while the fire's gone out and the body... you see just dismembered limbs, with the exception of the head, of just this metallic form, all placed on a table, all spread out across it, and, you do see the head, but it is so caved in, it's like a pancake at this point. And you notice that it is oddly boot-shaped in where it's flattened.
What in the name of the throne happened here? What is that? Where'd the cultists go?
Romo says it's something called a Necron.
Necron.
You don't want to know, but you're going to find out no matter what.
I can't help but feel that this looks at the fucking caved-in boot mark, less than stellar news.
Well, it did take quite a bit from us to actually put the damn thing down.
There was a fight, I didn't even hear a thing, and I told you to be explicitly loud about that kind of thing.
Oh,
Well,
we were loud.
Meredith is quite the crack shot. It was put down pretty quickly.
Oh, fair. No, understandable.
Put a hole right through the damn thing.
I can see that. Look at that. Was it ever necessary? I mean, well, I suppose it's a silly question.
Think about it like this. We set the damn thing on fire and it walked through it.
Well, of course, that makes sense. Look, it's all made of metal. I think
Better
that's
than
metal.
that. We've dismembered it because there's every chance that if we hadn't, it would simply get up again.
Huh?
Get up.
The question...
Again.
Well, I have at this point, it's specifically Hylic stepping through. While I do have questions about the xenobiology on that, just out of morbid curiosity more than anything, I have a more important question. Why was it inside of one of the Skinners?
Wasn't there one
That-
on the ship?
There were quite a few of them. Oh
Go
no!
contact the Inquisitor.
We
Alan-
definitely need to.
On that note, that's where the session ends for tonight.
God damn it!
Yay!
Holy shit.
So to answer your question, I have one more dose of Obscura, by the way.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I got to start
How
with
much did you come in?
I started with 2.
Oh my god.
It's part of creation. I get two Obscura and an injector.
Can I have some? No, I'm kidding.
I'm a
I would
fucking
kill
I'm a
everything.
desperate. I'm a feral world outcast. I get to have lots of weird shit.
Hell yeah, brother.
I just have medical drugs. You got the good drugs.
I know.
Dude,
that's
all
why.
I got drugs.
That's why I need that fucker to leave the goddamn room.
All I got was a metal stick, some robes, a flak jacket, and that's all I got. They just shoved me in a room. I don't know where I
man.
got this las pistol from. It just showed up one day.
I'm
Congratulations.
missing my
Listen,
Nexus office.
my favorite 40k stories are the ones that are not just two factions butting heads, but may or may not have quite a few of them mixed in.
It's just a fucking tomb world.
Oh my god, are we on a tomb world?
Actually, hey V, you know you used a generic symbol, right?
I'm very well aware that I use a generic symbol.
What's the real symbol?
There's a reason why I use a generic symbol.
I hate it.
I'm
Yay.
wondering. Wait, now I'm wondering who the hell's speaking in my brain? Who's going in my head?
Remember
Earlier in the
session two,
session,
while they
as we were
fly-
flying in,
yeah,
there was
session
a
two, someone
yeah.
Coach felt this feeling of rust penetrating the back of his mind, and a voice just went, "Huh."
Grins.
Swear to God, who the fuck is it?
Oh, I stand by what I said though. Fuck you. That's retcon material you're bringing in. You're evil.
I like to quote Warhammer 40,000's creators. Game
Everything
Workshop
is
directly.
fair in love and Warhammer.
All their lore is canon. Not all of it is true.
Yeah.
I do have the most important question
There-
though.
Go ahead.
How much XP do we get out of killing?
Can I get voted? Listen, can I get extra XP for offering drugs?
For getting in and for killing that and for the drugs and everything like that. Congratulations, everybody. 150 EXP tonight.
Jeez.
Got a lot done tonight. Very excellent role playing from everybody. On that
I feel
note,
like I deserve more.
You shouldn't let Marcus go off by himself.
No, we should let you go off by yourself more. You're never gonna.
We
do
need-
this
we
again.
Marcus, we need
solo
Marcus to be our
adventures.
face. Marcus is really good.
I need so much XP, you don't understand. I need
Marcus
so
needs
much.
to have like trained in fucking charm at this point.
Everyone, hold up your arms and funnel your XP to Marcus. We need one person good at talking.
Send your power to Marcus.
What am I, chopped liver?
yes.
Listen,
Marcus
you
rolled
are
2
also just
critical successes.
Fuck's sake.
No, you're chopped metal.
I'll kill you.
look. When it comes to
I'll make it
I'll
look
let
like an
Mariah
action.
get you next time.
All
when it
right,
comes to
all
talking
right.
to like
I'm
officials and important people, Romu is obviously the go. Anyone else, it's up to Marcus.
You fucking
God.
goobers, I'm trying to wrap up and raid out. On that note, on that note, I'm gonna wrap on up and raid everybody out. Chat, I thank you all for coming to hang out and join us as we went through another session. We'll be back in about, again, 2 weeks as we try to alternate every other week, unless something happens and somebody dies. But while I am choosing a target, going from left to right, Coach, you got anything?
Well, this week's been a little slower, but hopefully, tomorrow I will be able to do more Alan Wake American Nightmare. So if you want to see a bunch of shadowy creatures get shot by Alan Wake, who is also a writer, come over here.
He's also a
AMC
great pole
musical
dancer.
numbers in a horror game.
You're not wrong.
And just wait till you get to Alan Wake 2, the greatest written game of all time.
Yeah, I gotta
Correct.
get through Control first.
So, coming
Cherry,
up
what you
soon,
got?
Coming
Sorry, go
up
ahead.
soon, me and Mady are going to be doing a Soul Link Nuzlocke. That's
For?
going to be interesting. Pokemon Soul Silver and Heart Gold. And in a couple weeks, I'm going to be at Anime NYC with friends.
Hell
So
yeah.
that's kind of all I got going on. Beyond that, just streams and such.
All right. Next up, T, what you got?
Let me see. It is Friday, so I'll be back tomorrow night with the funny Scotsman to play more Tears of Metal, aka Scottish Dynasty Warriors. Holy shit, that game's awesome. And it will be very, very silly as a result.
Hell yeah. And last but not least, because Anthony, you're not back to streaming yet. So
Squad has taken over my life, so.
There we go. Marin, you got anything coming up?
Nothing the rest of the week because I'm getting up early and going to a baby shower tomorrow, and I won't be back till Sunday evening. Next
Lord,
week, we're probably still going to be doing more Zero Parades for Dead Spies. So if you like Cold War style drama and goofy ass shenanigans in the style of Disco Elysium, come check it out.
Ooh.
Other than that, I'm not sure. I may turn into a giant fucking nerd and play Dune Awakening next week. I don't know yet.
Turn
But you're
into-
already a giant nerd.
A different kind of nerd, a worse kind of nerd, one that enjoys Doom, not Doom,
Decent.
Dune. We marathoned the Dune movies of the new
God.
As long as you remember to walk without rhythm, you'll have a good time.
Misa Al
That's not-
Gaib.
Listen to the guy. As it is written.
On that note, I'm rating on that. Chat, tomorrow I'll be back with more XCOM. You know the drill. Or no, I'm not! Tomorrow I'm back! I'm gonna be cooking! I'm gonna have my cooking stream that you guys unlocked from the Merchathon. I'm gonna be in the fucking skirt and leggings.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna be making curse thing, like cranberry pasta. On that note, we're gonna go say hi to Hulky, everybody. Our raid messages, the choirs. Actually, no. We're
Hey, I'm
we'll
Crypt
do for the
walking here.
Inquisition. We'll do for the. Do not say, "Hey, I'm Crypt walking," because that's way too fun. All right, never mind.
Crypt walking here.
Hey, I'm Crypt walking here. All right, we're doing "Hey, I'm Crypt walking here." That's our raid message. If you have access to my emotes, feel free to use them. If not, feel free to substitute them with your own. Just let Hulky know who sent it on over, because we're going to say hi to Hulky because it's Hulky's birthday tomorrow, and Hulky's celebrating on a stream today. So, y'all take care, be good, eat your fucking veggies, and remember, be careful, the person next to you could be a Necron pariah. Bye!
True.